The 30-second intro or something.
Yeah.
Hi. Bye.
Welcome,
Oh,
everybody.
hello.
Hey. Oh, hello.
Hi there. Welcome to Fifth Avenue Cigars Impromptu live stream. My name's Dakota. I'm a robot, but I'm having some defragmentation errors, so I'm just not working. Today we're joined by Bruce.
Bruce Bush.
What's up? What's up,
Okay,
everybody? How
bye.
y'all doing tonight?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it Brucey or Bruce?
It's whatever you want, bro.
Brucey baby.
It's that. It's all
Alright.
kinds of shit. Yeah.
Big B?
Big B. Yeah.
Not Queen Bee. That's completely
No,
different.
no.
connotation.
People in Eastern
That's the
Europe.
wrong company.
People in Eastern Europe can't pronounce my name, so my distributors in Eastern Europe just call me B. And they type, hey,
They
B.
can't say
What's the
Bruce.
attempt? What do they say?
Bruce. Something like that. It doesn't come out right.
Hey,
Yeah,
B, and they sound
Yeah.
like the dude from Half Baked, like, oh,
What
yo,
up,
I'm
B?
Cuban, B.
Yeah.
Yes, Cuban B.
So Bruce,
There's too many silent letters in your name that can't
Yeah.
do it.
To be super lame,
Yeah.
what is it you do?
I'm a gay porno star.
Sweet.
Well,
Yeah.
just tell us what you don't know.
What'd you guys think I did?
You're a bear. Are you more of a bear or an otter?
Well, I'm definitely the quarterback, if that's what you're getting at.
You fucking carry the game.
Somebody's got to. I ain't gonna leave it up to Ben, right? So I'm actually the vice president of Karen Berger Cigars, and I'm here in the last frontier, aka the 49th state, aka Alaska, baby. Yeah, I love it. First time ever. I'm loving it. Hanging out with some cool people. These aren't them, but like, like back
We
at the
left
bar-
them at the event.
yeah. Back at the bar, I saw some cool people. They were really nice.
So we just had our first event with Karen Berger Cigars,
Mhm.
and you there. We were at the Broken Blender. If you didn't make it this time,
I'm
come to the
sure
next
that.
one. We'll do some pictures and posts and stuff. It was a pretty
Was that-
damn good event. We had a lot of happy people there.
Mhm.
Will happen
Um,
again.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Outside, all day long, it's been dumping rain, and the weather said it's going to stop at 1 o'clock, but at like 12:30, it's just like heinously raining. But it happened. 1 o'clock, it just stopped, and then like half an hour later, the sun came out. It was
Mhm.
beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, it turned out to be a great day for the event.
There's still
Yeah.
a flood warning in effect, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
So-
I set up in the rain there and got soaked, just absolutely drenched. And then I get there 2 hours afterwards, and yeah, now it's all dry.
Chad took one for the team, baby.
We did.
Yeah.
Appreciate the setup.
Jumped on that grenade for us. We appreciate you, man.
Oh, and
So,
we're stuck.
So you probably still hear
Look at
us.
your face.
Nobody looks good, but at least I'm not.
Chad, you look like somebody's doing
with us. We've been having some USB hub problems, which freezes our camera every once in a while. So
It's funny. This
we,
one's fine.
we thought we had the problem solved. It ran all night streaming, no issues. Then we show up today and it starts freezing again.
So
So
if you have a problem with your stream, you should go to the doctor, dude.
I just sit down to pee. Is that wrong?
You do you, dude.
I do the same thing, but it's with my butt.
Okay.
And we got Dave here once again. Hey, what's good, fellas?
You
How's
know,
it going,
You know,
Dave?
man.
Thanks for
Wish you could have
joining
been
us.
at the event. Missed you there.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Smoked and drank a lot in your honor.
let's go around the table. Like, we're obviously all doing K by Karen Berger, right? But what do you have, Chad?
I got the Habano. Really nice light peppery on the very light peppery on that initial light up.
Yeah.
Very,
about,
very
uh,
delicious.
What about you, Ben? You already ate yours.
I've been herfing down this. So I was smoking this at the event. This was my second cigar. This is the Maduro. As
Solid.
Bruce knows, anybody who's had this, this is not one of those powerhouse in your face, kick your teeth out Maduros. It's very smooth. It's very easy going. Coming in probably like medium full at most. It's chocolatey, smooth, but still rich, very flavorful. It's fantastic.
Can I do a
That's
Karen
why
Berger impersonation right now?
Yes.
Oh, for
Can
sure.
I? Okay, all right. So, hello, Ben. You like my cigar?
Not just the cigar.
Oh, okay. You smoke my cigar?
I was smoking and you tell me to
It's an amazing cigar.
It's super good.
I call that cigar my little chocolate bar.
Ooh, I like your little chocolate barman's burger.
I'm getting uncomfortable.
No, she is going to see this, correct?
Absolutely.
All right, good.
I'll force her to watch like Clockwork Orange, dude. I'll kill the eyes open, man. Yeah.
And you're having the Cameroon as well there?
I got the Cameroon right here. Spoiler alert, gonna be the boutique cigar of the year.
Oh shit!
Yes, let's go. I'm going to Germany next month for
You
the
want to, you can
International
throw that
Cigar
shit right
Awards.
here and show it off.
Let's do it.
The Cameroon's one of my favorites from the line. It's got such a nice sweet spice. It's great. I'm not surprised it's winning some awards.
Ben, your palate should be in the Louvre, dude, man. It definitely has a sweet spice. It's got the Sumatran binder. It's got the African Cameroon wrapper. So you're getting the sweetness from the Cameroon and you're getting that spice from the Sumatran. I call it my Sriracha cigar.
Nice.
There it is.
I'm also doing the Cameroon, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to add to this conversation here.
Add something. Do a dance. I don't
Just
know.
say ditto with
No,
enthusiasm.
I mean, but super, even on light up, like already so smooth, so clean, works so well together. This is fantastic.
Glad you like it,
This
bro.
is fantastic.
Solid.
Already.
I'm doing your guys' Maduro, and like the thing that I always thought was kind of interesting is like it does like black coffee, a little bit of sweetness, almost like a creaminess, or butter,
Wow. Okay.
Butter.
and then it
Butter, not
does
biscuits.
like nutmeg and cinnamon. It's not like pepper, but it's like a little
Touch of
bit,
spice.
but like it's
Baking
got a little
spice. Yeah, sure.
And like that's an interesting combo. Like, but finding information on these guys, especially from y'all's website, is impossible.
I will second that.
hey.
I was trying to find notes for the thing, but I will say this though: we all mention smooth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I have customers in the humidor and they're asking my opinion and stuff, they're asking me about Karen Berger, what I usually say, this is just about verbatim. I'll say there's different flavor profiles and styles, but the operative word for everything from Karen Berger is just smooth.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a little more spicy, a little more sweet, a little more toasty, a
I'm
little
gonna
more
fix that for you a
chocolatey.
little bit.
Everything is just smooth.
It
It's
blends
just-
well together.
yeah,
The
yeah.
mix of every one of them is like it's put together to be a complete package. Although it be a little heavier, a little lighter, a little
Yeah.
mid, like, but they work together so well.
I'll go with Dakota then.
Chill,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's a
They're
chill.
chill?
It's a chill
They're
cigar.
Well, I
smooth,
can,
chill, you know,
Yeah.
what I mean, like they're just
I can tell you why that is. So, even though there's like other companies in Nicaragua, there's definitely signatures, right? Like AJ gives you a punch in the mouth, no doubt about it.
Are
If
these
you
all
like-
puros, by the way?
Was that?
Are these all puros?
No, none of them are puros.
I thought they were for some
No,
reason.
no, this is African Cameroon wrapper. That
Cameroon,
one's Ecuadorian Maduro. He's an Ecuadorian Habano. No, our puro is coming out.
You got to
in
yell at your
October.
guys' dealer network because I'm going to their pages trying to find out what they're all about.
Oh, maybe
And
they're making up their own marketing.
all of them
Like,
just
can't
said-
blame him.
all of them said Nicaraguan puro, and I'm like, really?
We don't say that. Other
Yeah,
people say.
that's what I'm saying.
You can't control, like, if you got some other sites or whatever they're selling your cigars online, you can't control what they say. I've tried, and it gets me nowhere. But back to what we're saying about what you see in these cigars,
I'll go put my head in
Karen's
the
big
sand.
thing is balance, okay? So, like,
Mm.
like Plasencia will give you big, robust, aged tobacco flavors and all that. AJ will give you that punch in the mouth, which is beautiful if you love AJ, which I do, So everyone's got their signature, Karen's is balance. Like, she will not put out a new cigar unless the balance is there. When you're going from your first third to your second third to your third third, you're going to get extreme balance. You're going to get flavorness. If the body's too much, back to the drawing board. Not enough flavor, back to the drawing board. I've been working for that woman for almost 4 years now, and I've seen about 10 blends back to the drawing boards. They just didn't cut the mustard.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice bit of quality control, like inside baseball right there. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
So she
yeah,
basically
balance this out. Too hot here, too light
Yeah.
here,
Oh, yeah.
too like make this work together as like a standalone package. That's
Right.
a great thing.
This
about
Cameroon
cigars.
got shot down 2 times. You're tasting the final product
Oh, really?
after 3 tries.
This
Yeah.
is a great cigar.
Yeah.
So you're saying she's Obi-Wan Kenobi of cigars.
For
Perfect
sure, man.
balance.
For sure. Which is really odd because her husband, Don Kiki, God rest his soul, he more made a working man cigar, right? So he was more just like, I'm going to put the cigar out there that you're going to like.
His
and all
gold and his platinum, especially. Is
Platinum's
like,
Karen.
Oh,
Platinum's
oh,
Karen.
okay.
Oh,
Platinum's Karen.
okay.
So a little bit of inside baseball here again. To the gold was, I call that bourbon's best friend, but I also call it Beethoven's Ninth Symphony because Kiki never saw the gold go to market. It was the last cigar he blended before he passed away, right? Are we frozen again?
Oh yeah, we're frozen again, but the audio never stops, so you can keep going.
Oh, right on. Perfect. So I call that Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. Beethoven, his Ninth Symphony, he just felt it. He never heard it, right? He composed the music. He never heard
Oh
it.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Wow.
Ode to Joy and all that, right?
Yeah.
So with Kiki, he blended the gold, and then Karen was the one that made that big metallic gold band on it because she presented it and brought it to the market. And then as a tribute to him, she made the Don Kiki Platinum. And then after the Platinum, Jonathan Drew stepped in, who's a very good friend of Karen's. And I was like, Karen, Kiki, rest his soul, he's gone and all that, but you've got to find a way to put your name on it because you're now the face of the company. So that's where the birth of K by Karen Berger was. And the K does not stand for Karen, it stands for Kiki.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very nice. Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I love inside baseball.
It's better than real baseball. Like,
Yeah,
at least for my level of interest. I'm like,
Real baseball is boring.
I know.
When the catcher's blocking home plate and the guy charged them, that's like the coolest thing you can ever happen in a baseball game. And they got rid of it. Fuck.
I mean, it's a game of chess. Not a lot of people. You don't get 30,000 people to sit around and watch a chess game.
Well, that's
Yeah.
true.
I know you get a couple million when it's Russia versus the United States.
Well, okay, but if you got
That's one time.
if you got 3,600 games a year, you don't get 30,000 people
Yeah,
every
that's
one of
true.
them.
I agree.
I like how they changed the rules to speed up the game to make it more appealing.
Love
Yeah,
that. Love
yeah.
that. Love that.
It has made the game a little more.
It
but-
brought me back because I was getting tired of it.
yeah.
I would start watching if they could carry the bat with them the whole time.
Well, I
Yeah.
like that.
Run up
Man.
to the first
Well, you-
base, like
You
Combat
can.
baseball?
Well, no. Here's the thing. You can. It'll just be your last game.
Yeah. So you got to make it count.
retirement,
Yeah.
retirement
It's,
game. Here
it's
you
the
go.
same reason, like when they charge them out. I mean, you can keep the bat, but you're just never gonna play again.
all right, so Bruce, today is Saturday. What is it, the 26th today?
Yes, sir.
You were in Fairbanks
Of August.
yesterday, and so we did August 26th today. You were here in Anchorage with us, 5th Avenue Cigars and the Broken Blender. Tell us about yesterday. Tell us about Friday. Who were you with? Where were you at? What'd you do?
Friday, got to give a shout out to my boy Jeff Masters. He owns
Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, cheers
Jeff.
to Jeff, bro,
Cheers
man.
to
Jeff and Rat Pack, our new friends in Fairbanks.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna come hang out tonight. I'm disappointed he
had to
wasn't
catch
come
a
back.
flight,
Yeah, I get it. It
His
was
wife
nice
works
meeting
for
Jeff.
Alaska Airlines, so he can just hop on planes and hop back.
That's not true.
Huh?
Oh, you'll sit in the terminal for 3 days waiting for a flight.
Well, that's his problem.
Well,
man. Yeah.
Maybe his wife is higher up than you think.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was in
Well,
Fairbanks yesterday, did an event at Rat Pack Cigars, which Rat Pack Cigars is a first-rate facility, man. It's awesome.
Wow.
And it's even getting better. I mean, Jeff has got the eye of the tiger. Out back, he poured a big concrete slab. He's getting ready to put a massive lounge out back. He's got a big fire pit out back. So
Nice.
Fairbanks, that's the spot. The funny thing, if I may say this, Jeff, bear with me here, is that he's having trouble getting the word out in Fairbanks, and nobody in Fairbanks goes online.
Oh,
Nobody
really?
does social media there, right? So he's like, social media is like relatively ineffective there.
It's
So-
because internet access is
Uh,
zil to none outside of Fairbanks
it's hit and
downtown.
miss.
Yeah.
Hit and miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for him, for getting the word out, he's got to put things in restaurants, and when you're
Yeah.
done with eating, come get a cigar,
Yeah.
But I think people in Fairbanks and the outer areas, that once they catch on to what a cool place it is, they'd be there all the time, man. Because I tell you what, I would be there all the time.
Yeah, he was saying because up there they have it classified as a tasting room, and he was saying he's got an 1,100 square foot tasting room, which is no slouch.
Yeah.
Right,
I mean, I went to. I mean,
That's bigger than my first house.
yeah. Well, anybody who's watching this is probably familiar with Cigars Daily. So I've been to Cigars Daily's smoking lounge in Phoenix, and it is smaller than the studio we're sitting in.
I've
right
heard
now.
that. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, it seats. So this studio
It's
seats
the
1,
retail
2,
floor between
3,
your humidor
4,
register.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This studio seats 11 people, and that's probably about what their smoking lounge seats.
That's what I heard. I've never been there before,
Yeah.
but I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, it's actually not that far from where I used to live when I lived in Phoenix. And so it's right by the new FBI building.
FYI, hello, Texas tourists. Never seen you before. Thank you for
What up?
coming
Hello,
in.
sir.
What's
How's
up,
it
guys?
Thank you
going?
for joining us.
I can't quite see the picture in there. That almost looks like Steve, but I can't.
Do I
Can you
have
make it a
time?
little bigger, Dakota?
Well,
Oh, Jesus.
Uh,
Okay, give it one more up.
yeah,
There we go, okay.
So we just started. We're 14 minutes in. We'll be on here for an hour. So by all means, smoke with us. Tell us what you're smoking, what
Well-
you're drinking.
We don't really have a hard out unless somebody has a hard out.
Yeah.
I mean, we planned it an hour, but
yeah.
does
We're
anybody
never-
have a hard out?
We're
I
never
have
a
nothing
hard
to do
R.
tonight.
I have a hard on about what we're doing right now.
We're not a hard
Chad.
R. We're more
Wait,
flavor.
wait, what might be? You're in front of my legs.
Well, I figure even when this ends, we're just gonna head next door to the lounge and continue
Do
this.
this without cameras.
Yeah, exactly. the getting the sound working in the lounge is a fucking mess, so we had to be in the studio for that.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I
Yeah,
must
yeah.
admit, I've been on a couple of these shows. This is a badass studio. I like this a lot.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks, man.
Really?
We're still working on fleshing it out, but from the camera perspective, it looks good.
Oh yeah.
I
But-
mean, the hardware worked flawlessly up until about a couple weeks ago, and then it
Yeah.
started just crashing on us. And I worked. It's
Yeah, our IT
Upgrade.
guy kind of needs to, get his butt in gear or something.
Yeah.
I'll give him a call.
Yeah. Don't call me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, man.
you employ a trash administrator.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you.
I would just tell you to reboot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you turned it off and turned it back on? Then I got nothing.
Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. That's all I got. Yeah.
I hit it with a hammer.
So tonight, man, we were at the Broken Blender. We had an amazing event there, man.
Mm.
It was outside. Dude, the grub at that place was on point, man. The pretzel bites were good.
Yeah.
Man, those wings wrapped with bacon, or they were killer, man.
Yeah. That's my buddy Brad. I've known Brad for probably better part of a decade, probably at least 8 years. I've known Brad. He's been a very good friend of mine. And the Broken Blender is probably within the last 3 years.
Mhm.
And that's been a couple of bars before that keep.
Failing.
Yeah. I mean, well, for good reason. I mean, there's a lot of it
I mean,
used
the
to be like
woodshed was there for fucking ever.
yeah, but they would allow people. I mean, there was the bar it was before that. Like there was like a fucking riot in the street out night. But Brad's very. I mean, like they've done a lot to like change it around to bring in more high end stuff, more high end food, more high end alcohol, and to bring in a different kind of crowd and that kind of thing.
High-end products bringing
Yeah,
high-end people.
and yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw their whiskey collection, but it is on
was-
fucking
they got a
nice
point.
whiskey
it was
wall.
It is
pretty dope.
on point.
So-
And they've done a big effort to kind of turn and make that place somewhere that's friendly to guys who want to chill, have a cigar, have a nice high-end whiskey,
Yeah.
and have some good food. That's why I think the events over there work.
And then maybe every once in a while, go downstairs, watch some ladies dancing.
There you go.
They
By
do
the way,
have a permanent
the last-
cabaret show, which is
The
amazing.
last cabaret show I went to was on National Potato Day, so they made a potato-themed cabaret show. I had no clue how this was going to work out. I had someone sultrily walking up to me and I don't know how to express it, but sexually feeding me like potato crisps.
Like
Nice.
gingerly, like pop tater tot in your mouth.
There was more tits involved.
Salt, vinegar, or
Have
cheddar
this-
cheese?
All dressed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they got all dressed?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Imported from Canadian.
Ah, fuck, we're frozen again, Dakota.
Oh shit!
This
While
is
he's
gonna-
fixing that, Texas Taurus, I'm glad you found us. I don't know when exactly you joined this live stream, if you heard like the introduction or not, but of course, us here all at the table, we are Fifth Avenue Cigars, but we're joined by Mr. Bruce Bush.
Hello.
He is the vice president of Karen Berger Cigars out of Nicaragua. We just had a great event, and we're kind of just having a celebratory live stream to cap it off. But I see, Cigars Daily, love those guys.
Yeah.
You're on some ones I've never even heard of, but I'll have to look
Vintage
them up.
cigars,
Um,
cigar hound
yeah.
dog.
Where does someone go to hop on this right now?
YouTube, Facebook,
Facebook?
Fifth
and
Avenue.
Rumble.
Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube. It's all Avenue Cigars. Avenue Cigars.
Okay.
Fifth Avenue Cigars is the name of the business. The LLC is Avenue Cigars. So it's Avenue
Okay.
Cigars on Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube. You can find us.
We're definitely going to check out those other live streams and see if we can
Well, I
get
mean,
them to come on.
we watch Cigars Daily all the time.
Yeah, I love Cigars
Vintage
Daily.
Cigar, Cigar Hound, nice. Dog Pig. What about what is it? Cigar Snob.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Cigar Snob, and one of the guys that writes for them, he's come down and hung out with us before.
Mhm. The what was I gonna say? The
I guess I need whiskey.
live stream is usually on the first Saturday of the month too. Not usually today.
Yeah,
But
this is a pop-up event because we got a special guest here, so might as well commemorate with
So it's also
the live stream.
So it's also generally we do it 6:30 Alaska Standard Time. So that'd be 7:30 in West Mountain. You're going to be Central.
Yeah.
So you're going to be about
bit later.
5:30 Saturday night is going to. Oh no, I'm sorry, the
You
opposite
go
way.
forward. He's at 8:30.
So
or
6,
9:30.
7, 8, 9. So 9:30 your time on
9:30,
Saturday
yeah.
night. Yeah.
Cigar Vixen. I have heard of that one before.
Oh, Cigar
Cigar
Vixen.
Vixen's awesome.
I've heard of
Yeah,
Cigar
she's
Vixen
awesome.
too.
No,
Yeah.
I've got that
Cigar
magazine
Vixen's
on my
cool.
mattress.
Pages stuck together?
More or less, yeah.
So-
More or less, my ass.
I do have a question about the cigars. Are
Yeah,
these,
good.
these are short filler, right?
What?
Or long filler?
Are you crazy?
Did you just say short filler?
Dude, why did you not do your research?
Yeah, no, these are all long filler cigars, and
Okay.
we do make a short filler cigar, but
Are they El Tubo as well? Because they draw really well.
no, they're box pressed is what
Okay.
the deal is. Yeah,
So-
so
The one I think you're referring to is that other one that
Yeah, I brought them into
the
you. Yeah.
bundle.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
the bundle.
Yeah, so you might have heard
Oh,
that
the
earlier,
bundle. Okay.
and that might be where you got the short filler.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
from the bundle. But these are these are the box.
These are
Here, we got to
Oh,
show.
snaps! Look who we got.
Karen!
Oh!
Karen! Hi, Karen!
Wait, is this the Karen Berger? Or is this
Right
a
there.
social
Yeah.
media account? Don't
No,
play
it's-
with me. Don't play with my emotions, Karen.
Coming up.
Karen, can I do an impression of you? Okay,
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I'm gonna pretend.
Go back to one cam here.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend like you said yes, Karen. I'll do an impression of Karen right now, okay? Uh-oh, something just
Sorry.
happened. We're good.
I got to continue on.
My fault.
Okay. So I need.
What are we doing here?
I'm gonna do a Karen impression.
Okay.
Grab your cigar.
Okay.
Okay. You smoke my cigar. Smoke my cigar, please. Smoke my cigar. You like my cigar?
I do like your cigar.
It's a good cigar.
Good cigar.
It's Cameroon wrapper. It come from Africa. Sumatran binder, and the filler come from my farm. I hope you like it. It's an amazing cigar.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Karen, how was that? Karen, how was that?
I feel like we're getting in trouble here.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Karen, we just did an event in Alaska, and it was absolutely amazing. We had a ton of
Good one.
people out there. People were loving the Cameroon. They were loving the AJ Fernandez collaboration.
They were literally buying your cigars by the box at our event. I think we sold 5-6 extra boxes on top
It was.
of
I want to
all the
say.
tickets,
Well,
like-
from just what you said, it seems like it was probably our most successful offsite event we've ever had so far.
Absolutely,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
Love to hear that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And we've had lots of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was great. The cigars were a big hit. The only thing missing was you.
Uh,
Karen, I'll take you to Alaska next time. I'll take you up here. The guys up here want to see you, so we'll work it out, okay? Hey, Naira, Cigar More, how you doing? Guys, that's tamales right there. Bruce, I'm hungry for some orders. I got you covered, man. Love it. Thank you for having us. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
being here. Thank you.
That's
Ooh.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, Karen, you also got yourself a great guy here for being a
This guy is great. Don't mothball me
representing
anytime soon.
the. Yes, definitely not.
Don't hang him out to dry.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
My
yeah.
favorite part is when you treated the event like they were children in class, and,
Oh.
and he did like a trivia thing, but everybody had something smart ass to say, but he had something even more smart ass to say back. Like, clearly, this man has dealt with children. For
I
a
don't
couple
back down. I
decades.
double down. You know what I'm saying?
It was absolutely brilliant. Everyone in there was laughing and having a great time.
If you're comfortable
It was
answering, like
Yeah.
before you VP'd for Karen, what did you do?
I was a high school teacher and a college professor. I taught.
Of course.
no wonder you can
Yeah,
handle
yeah.
those
That's what I was
idiots.
saying. He was a
Yeah.
teacher. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what someone's gonna say by how their eyes open up and how they look and all that. I can tell what their next comment's gonna be.
Were you full or adjunct?
I was an adjunct professor because I don't have my PhD, I have my master's, but I was a high school teacher as well.
What did you teach?
German, Spanish, and English as a second language.
No shit.
Ja, kann ich Deutsch sprechen? Wir können die erste dieser, Bemeinung an Deutsch machen. Wenn Sie
Yeah.
wollen.
So you're polygot? Polygot? Is that right?
Polyglot? Yeah,
Polygot? That's what that's called, yeah.
So we found out earlier that my German is absolutely horrendous.
Oh, dude.
I could have told you that.
The 2 words I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is
Is it
everyone having?
thick dish and schlompa? Is that what you know?
No, apparently not.
Oh.
What are we drinking? Tamales, I'm drinking some whiskey. What are we drinking, kid?
Old Forester, 1920 Prohibition style.
Yeah.
And then we have
Then we
some
got,
cognac, some
Merlot.
Merlot,
Merlot,
cognac.
BSOP
BSOP.
cognac.
Yep. That is actually-
it's pretty smooth.
Don't
Good.
sleep on.
It's
Not
really
expensive,
good.
but very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, I'll
very
hit that up next, man. I'll hit
Yeah,
that up
it-
next.
I
I don't
prefer
drink
it
a lot of
to-
cognac,
oh,
but I
shit.
like it.
I
Hey,
prefer
it's like amateur hour over here with this guy with his cigar, man. He's throwing it around.
All right, so not
I
only
really just wanted to throw it at Dakota.
It speaks to the construction though, because it's still doing.
Yeah, because you can't even tell.
I mean,
so
he's been
not only
sharpening
Mike did
knives all
that,
day.
but Ben did it at the event.
Yeah.
He's gonna toss it in.
Oh, you shitting on me? We're gonna bring that up?
He was gonna toss a cigar
Way
in
to
his
be
mouth.
more
real
inside
quick.
baseball, Chad.
Toss the cigar in his mouth real quick. And
I
then
was
go
trying to
tap him
pat
on the
somebody
back.
on the back, and I went like that to pat, but I botched it.
Yeah, he fell right out. of his
Mike,
mouth
here's a
as he
pro
couldn't
tip.
get
You smoke the one with you smoke the cut end, and you.
Oh, shit, hold on.
Oh boy.
So she the company in general owns
Yeah.
like a farm down in Esteli.
Yeah, 36 acres, smoking my camera now. Amazing. We deserve the best boutique cigar of the year. Yeah. Karen, we're going to win it, girl. I promise you, we're going to win it. Absolutely. So, Karen, Dakota wants me to talk about the farm in Nicaragua. Okay. So, we have 36 acres of land, right? And the soil is a thing of beauty. It's friggin' black.
That's not
gorgeous.
a huge farm. That's very dedicated to a very specific product.
It's bigger than you think, man. I mean, we make enough tobacco to do all our cigars, and we sell tobacco to other people as well. I mean, the Oliva V Melania, which is cigar of the year, that's our filler tobacco in that cigar.
No
shit.
Oh yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
look at Karen, volcanic
In
soil.
the
Yeah.
Cameron.
No, in the Oliva V Melania V.
Yeah.
That's our filler tobacco
Wow.
from there. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
So-
that's why I like it so much.
Yeah, we sell
Yeah.
tobacco to AJ. We get tobacco from AJ as well. So we're right in between Oliva and AJ. We work well with those companies. So
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow, man, fucking nestled right in between powerhouses.
I
Yeah.
know.
Right? No wonder you guys' shit is amazing.
Something Karen said when we were in Nicaragua back in February, and she loved this. She was like, "We are a small company with unlimited potential,"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
which is really the truth. We're completely vertical, man. We're completely vertical from seed to smoke, from the seed to your hands is how we roll, man. You know,
That's a good way to do it.
absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, since the first, I think how we heard about you guys is we got some samples way back in the day. It's been what?
Yeah.
It's been at least 2 years now.
I remember you guys got them,
Chad,
and it was
do
just
you
like
remember?
Karen Berger, but
Yeah,
she's
it-
from Nicaragua.
And we
Yeah.
we weren't familiar at first,
Yeah.
and all just like kind of did what we do. Like, believe it or not, we used to do this every night with the cameras off. We'd come out here and smoke, and we brought that sampler pack of those Karen Burgers down. And we're like, I think we need to order some Karen Berger cigars. These are fucking great.
So you know how that all started? It's a funny story. Let me tell the story. So I started working for Karen, right? I live in Tampa, obviously. So when I told Karen 3.5 years ago, I'm going to blow your company up. We're going to be huge on it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, right? So I got all the low-hanging fruit, the people in Tampa that had cigar labs, like, buying. I said, okay, my friends hooked me up. And then I was like, I bet you no one sells cigars out west, right? I mean, I bet you out west doesn't get enough love. And I was right. So I called a shop in Kalispell, Montana. I called Beehive Cigars in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I called Fifth Avenue. I got Chad on the phone here in Anchorage, Alaska. I asked all three of these places, like, can I send you samples? Would you smoke them? Would you check them out? And
Of
Chad
course.
and Brandon and
Yeah.
Sarah up in Montana, they all said, yeah, send them. All three of them nailed them as accounts like within 2 weeks, man. So
Nice.
Fifth
Well-
Avenue is like one of our oldest accounts.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is crazy.
Well, you guys have a fantastic product. It would be stupid to say no. Oh wait, these really good cigars? No, I don't think so.
I mean, also Alaska's one of those places where, like, there's not a lot to do in winter unless you're doing outdoor sports or snow machining,
Yeah.
and it's just like, what do? You're gonna sit at home, get your creature comforts. Creature comforts are bourbon, got your cigar,
Yeah.
have a good time, watch the game, chill out,
Right,
work on your whatever project in the garage while you wait for summer.
right.
Now you see why we've worked so hard on having a lounge is because, I mean,
Not everyone can do it in their house.
Yeah.
They can't do it in their house, but they can do it here. They're gonna do it more often.
Guys, can I tell you something? So a lot of you guys may know that I help out the PCA and I do recommendations on what people have to do to optimize their cigar lounge. So Fifth Avenue here in Anchorage, right? They have the grab and go store upstairs, right? And by the way, next door is a knife store, which is epic. I bought a block of knives for my kitchen. Friggin' amazing. I'm so
Don't
stoked.
tell his wife yet.
Yeah, my wife's a little pissed at me. I spent a lot of money, but and any,
She'll cut her first onion and it'll just go thunk all the way to the
Yeah.
thing. She'll be like, all right, okay, I get it.
I'm so stoked. So anyway, so like, but downstairs in the basement is this massive area. They have built an epic cigar lounge that is absolutely dope. It's a place I would hang out every single day if I lived here in Anchorage. And I'm not gonna lie, it was beyond expectations. Because these two guys to my right here have been telling me for like about 2 years now, we're working on that lounge. I'm like, okay, cool. I can't wait till it opens, right? And it's like a couple weeks away from it. It is friggin' awesome, no doubt about it.
we made a lot of
Mm-hmm.
upgrades along the way, which kind of pushed our timeline out, and we got screwed by contractors and this and that. And
And we
Here
did
there.
all the work ourselves. And honestly, although we are talented and capable people, we are not professional contractors. We're
Yeah.
not carpenters. We're not anything.
so
we
we
just did it. So we had no idea how
Well,
long it was truly
okay.
going to take.
It's not like an electrical death trap. We did have
No,
it
I
messed
don't.
up.
I didn't mean that. I just mean like people ask us and you look at it. A
Yeah.
year ago, you look at it, it looks like you could sweep the floor and
Yeah.
open.
Uh,
And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, we're almost open. But like, oh yeah, this, that.
Yeah. I mean, we have 9 TVs. We have seating for 50, all leather. It's 2,200 square feet. It's 12-foot ceilings. We have smoke eaters that we have 3 of them.
Nice.
Each one is rated for 1,800 square feet. Then we have 4 rabbit airs in there. Each one is rated for 800 square feet. So we have complete overkill. We can turn over the air in the room in like 10 to 15 minutes.
That's awesome.
Completely
Yeah.
refresh.
And it took us forever to build, but
Let me comment on what
we got
Karen just said.
something
Okay.
good here.
So Karen said, Bruce Bush, any Bigfoot in Alaska? Is it cold there? Well, the only Bigfoot is Ben right here.
yeah.
But he's actually not that frightening. He's actually a friendly Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And it's
He shaves a lot.
he shaves a lot. Yeah.
You
But-
should have seen me last night before 1 a.m. That's when I shaved. Like I was. ridiculous, yeah.
Oh, were you?
Anyway, yeah.
We're gonna go find his family tomorrow.
And it's not. It's cool here. It's beautiful. It's like 65 degrees outside right now. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm not looking forward to going back to ass sweat Florida when where it's 93, 90% humidity. Not looking forward to that at all. But
Yeah, but you get to go back to Florida, which is cigar mecca.
it really is.
You know what I mean?
But-
At least in the U.S.
So tomorrow we're gonna take Bruce on a drive. He gets to pick. We got a couple different options. Just he's got a flight at 10 p.m. tomorrow, but we have plenty of time for a nice scenic drive. Maybe we'll go south. Maybe we'll go north.
Artist
there's
Valley?
some mountains.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Oh,
drive
yeah.
along the coastline.
Love
Look for
it.
some
Oh,
whales.
out south is
It's-
like our version of PCH.
It's gonna
Okay,
be.
it's
It's
right
gonna
on.
be
amazing.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You're right.
You just
Alaska
can't
is
cruise
beautiful.
like PCH.
We would
You
love to
gotta
have
slow
you
down
here.
'cause
We would
so
love.
many state troopers.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. I love
I got you, man. I know.
it. 94 degrees. Did I miss something?
Ben was on a roll, and then
I was just trying to talk. That's all. But yeah. Anyway, it
He was
is
just
beautiful
trying to
here.
run the conversation for 4 or 5 minutes.
It is beautiful. We're gonna show them around. We love to show you around too. So maybe next summer or some other time, if you can get up here, if you can make some room in your schedule, we'd love to have you.
My wife will be jealous, man. 'Cause my
Did
wife's an Alaska
Just get
crackhead.
somebody.
She loves Alaska, man. She's been here 3 times. She's hiked to the top. She's climbed Denali. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No shit.
Yeah, she's pretty hardcore.
My
Damn.
mom too. Yeah. That's
have you
it's
done
a
it too?
My mom. My
Oh,
mom
okay.
did it back in the 80s, I think. But yeah, not too many people or know people that actually have climbed
I've
Denali.
climbed Denali. No
Yeah.
shit.
She didn't summit.
Oh yeah.
My wife.
Oh, your
didn't
wife
summit.
did?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. She went to a certain distance and
Still.
came back. But still,
It's enough.
still pretty hardcore. Yeah.
Farther than I've been.
Right.
I've climbed some hills in Kenai.
Yeah.
So she'll be jealous of me
Hunting
tomorrow. And I'll
Kodiak,
have to take some
that's
good
mountains.
pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've gone doll sheep hunting up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But like,
I'm taking a lift to the top of Alyeska,
Yep.
but I had snowboard strapped to my feet, so it's easy getting down.
I got
Texas
really high in
Taurus.
Denali. Does that count?
Texas tourist, my friend was stationed in Kodiak,
Oh, okay.
very
Uh,
mountainous island.
Yeah.
Must be a Coast Guard.
94 here, hot.
Yeah.
So I grabbed a leather rose instead. All right.
Nida Cigar More is asking, what is the favorite K by KB cigar? Let's go around the horn on them. Start with Chad, man. Okay, go ahead. dude.
I'm actually really liking this Habano.
The Havana's awesome,
It
dude.
is not like any other Habano.
Yeah.
This is pretty damn nice.
Dude, I'm gonna give it to this Cameroon. This is my favorite by far. And I took it on your recommendation. You're like, well, I'm gonna have the Cameroon. I'm like, then I should probably try that. And you were right.
Nice.
By far, my
I
favorite.
haven't had the Cameroon yet.
Oh
I
my God.
really like
man.
the case.
I was gonna grab one, but I
Great.
was like, I should have a little more.
That's
variety.
right.
I'll go ahead.
I
and
do really like the Maduro. That was my favorite up to this point, but man, the Cameroon's freaking
I might have to bandwagon and say Cameroon. I like a cigar that's got a little bit of sweetness and spice, and that's exactly what it is. And like you said, balance. I love the Cameroon. Although that anniversary that with AJ's name on
It's
there too.
ridiculous.
But you can't get it anymore though. So
No, we can.
I thought you said the anniversary. It's no
No,
more.
it's full production now, man.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
different company. Yeah.
Oh okay.
But anyway, yeah, the 25th anniversary is fantastic. It's completely different, but yeah, that Cameroon, it's fire. It's
Dakota,
so
what do you
good.
think, bro?
I've always liked your Maduros.
Okay.
I've had all of them except the Cameroon. I've had all of them, and the Maduro's my favorite. I usually kind of gravitate. And honestly, if your guys' line that I've had the Don Kiki Platinum
Mhm.
and the 25th Anniversario those are peak.
Right on.
Those are peak.
Right on.
The platinum was very good.
I
I just had
platinum as
the platinum the other night.
Yeah,
I
I like that as
really
well.
like.
I've had the Platinum a few times, and I just have this, and I'm like, this is like not only just like a dessert cigar, it's a full fucking meal.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So the platinum really, you guys had the Toro here. It really kicks in the 6x60 box press, I think, man.
Mm.
So the grande size is 6x60, and not everyone likes a bigger ring gauge like that, but for that blend, the 6x60 is beautiful.
That's
By the
one
way,
of that's
to-
one of the ones
to
that actually
speak-
shines in the
Yeah.
To speak to your fucking knowledge,
Huh?
I've only seen a few people unwrap the cellophane on a cigar, smell the foot, and just like,
Yeah.
and just like go to town, like watching someone doing a wine tasting, but with a cigar for like 3 minutes before they actually light it. And I'm like,
Does it make you feel like a plebe? Because I
it
felt
makes
like
me
a plebe.
feel like a plebe. Yeah.
Well, guys, listen, I got a pet peeve with people, right? So, I do a million cigar events, right? So you get a cigar and it's got cellophane on it, and you go like this.
Mhm. Oh,
How does the plastic taste?
Yeah.
wait, people smelling the cellophane?
Oh, do you not? It's like every day, dude.
They
Like,
do it every day in the humidor. They're like, They're like, what do you?
But
What?
it's
What are
really
you
to
getting?
unwrap the cigar if it's got a seal on
It
it.
just
yeah,
smells like
you can't
box.
smell it.
Yeah, you can't
You
smell it.
Yeah.
You might as well just snip your fucking finger.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, man, that smells good. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It smells like you.
I hope they didn't go to the bathroom beforehand.
That smells good. Yeah, bite. Get the fuck out.
The Casa 1910s are harder to get. Didn't want to smoke them yet. That's why he went with Leather Rose.
Texas Taurus, answer this question. Where are you at in Texas? Texas Taurus, chime in. Where are you at in Texas?
I really hope there's a town called Taurus.
I'm
He's
thinking,
he's in his car right now. Like he's outside of a gas station or using their Wi-Fi. Like,
I'm on the 40, just driving across Nowheresville, top of North Texas.
Watch him be a pilot.
Yeah, I
over
left
Texas.
DFW 3 hours ago. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. I
San
don't even have a
Antonio.
radio station.
Texas.
Oh, San Antonio.
Taco
Texas Taurus.
Town, USA, San Antonio.
Nice.
Texas
Right.
Taurus, go to Tobacco House in New Braunfels, and also go to the Republic Cigar in New Braunfels. New Braunfels, 2 great shops right there. Both carry a full line of cigars.
Nice.
This guy has some freaking knowledge.
That's some
of cigar
encyclopedic shit. Where are you at?
Yes.
There's where you're
Yeah.
at. Go here and here. Like,
Yeah.
who calls that from memory?
This is why he's a polyglot.
Yeah. Well,
Tell him
Now
that
tell him
in
in German.
Tell him in German. Yeah, exactly.
ja. Also, wenn Sie in Texas leben, müssen Sie immer noch New Braunfels, Texas fahren mit dem Auto. Und da kann man alle die Karen Berger Zigarren einfach finden.
you heard it here first.
What he said is that.
Danke, bitteschön. He said thank you in German, bitte.
Mm.
Guys,
Oh,
a
man.
little precursor to my next trip. After Alaska, I fly home to Florida, and then I spend 7 days there. Then I'm spending 11 days in Germany, man.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Well, for
So
vacation
there
or
is a
business,
Fifth
no.
Avenue Cigars over in Germany.
There is?
Yes.
that's
So
right.
no, we get followers on our Instagram at least once a month, sometimes more than that. Of like people in their they like tag me in the post,
Really?
Yeah.
and then I look at the post and I'm like, my eyes go across. I can't read it, and I'm like, why do we get so many Germans? And then Mike told me, yeah, there's a Fifth Avenue Cigars
Okay.
in
I-
Germany.
I
I don't
got
know
it.
the town.
I'll find
So it
out.
used to be if you Google Fifth Avenue Cigars, they used to be the first result. But now we've gotten more popular, so now we start showing up at least
Yeah.
on English Google. But now we've gotten so popular that even on Google.de, we are showing up before the Fifth Avenue Cigars,
Oh my
actually
God.
in Germany.
America, baby.
And I,
America.
no, but I will say this: I want to be friends. If-
Yeah.
No, yeah, please.
Fifth Avenue stores,
Your sister's
Germany.
stores, sister's
Please,
stores.
I would love a connection.
I would love
in
them to
Germany.
reach out. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Right.
Where
You can be
in
the
Germany are
bridge
you going?
for that.
I'm flying from Tampa to Frankfurt, then I'm taking the ICE train over to Berlin.
Mm.
And I have an event in Berlin, Rostock, Timmersdorf Strand, which means beach, and then 2 events in Hamburg. Then I'm making my way over to Dortmund and
What are you going to eat when you're in Hamburg?
Not a hamburger.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
So much schnitzel, so much beer.
Yeah. No, northern Germany, believe it or not, does not have all that food that we identify as being German. That's all Bavaria, it's southern German. So up north, it's a lot of more like Viking food and shit like that.
Oh,
When they're
nice.
eating the gizzards and the horn, like pretty gross.
All right.
Yeah.
You don't like-
gizzards.
You don't like lutefisk?
I don't know what that is, but it sounds lame.
That's
It's
why they're
rotten
big and
ass
strong,
fish.
man. They get all that sinew and bones and
Right.
gristle, and it just
All
goes
the-
right into their bones.
The ivory and marrow. Just,
Yeah, it just
fuels
fuses
that.
their.
Yeah. Roar!
So I believe Fifth Avenue Cigars is in Frankfurt.
Is it?
Get
I
out of
believe.
here, dude. I gotta find it
I
out right
really
now,
think
man.
it doesn't sound all that. It
I
doesn't
wanna-
sound off to me. You might be right.
I want to say it's in Frankfurt, but like the last time I looked them up was 5 years ago.
Can you please hook us up with his sister store so we can go back and forth?
Well,
Dude,
one of us has
Can
to
we
learn
send
German
you
correctly.
stickers and stuff?
We got him.
Yeah.
Well,
We got him.
one of the four of us.
I have a pretty good start, but also let's not forget that Lori is not present at this table, but she has the best German of us all outside of Bruce.
Does she?
No, she's
Lori-
Dutch.
Lori, but she speaks some German. She has a decent. She can sit here and rattle off some German to you also.
Really?
I can do a little bit. She can do better than me.
How have I known her for 11 years and I don't know that?
We had a conversation one day where I was like, "Oh, I can speak a little German."
And you just
She's
kept
like,
saying Sprechen Sie Deutsch, and she was like,
"Well, no, I'm not that stupid, but I mean, yeah, no, she."
Oh, it's down by the border of Switzerland, man.
Oh,
oh, way south.
I'm
yeah,
way off.
by Freiburg, yeah.
All right.
Oh, I have a friend that lives down there. I'll see if it. I actually do, but there's neither here nor there. But
All right.
No, if you ever have any contact with Fifth Avenue Cigars, just please drop them our number.
I just wonder
Yeah.
why they called it Fifth Avenue Cigars in English for some reason.
They
It's a little weird.
But no, but see, Germans do that a lot because adds a lot of street cred. I gotta tell you a funny story about Germans, right? So we have a distributor in Germany, Kleinlager, an amazing family that they distribute our cigars, right? And I speak German fluently, but when you talk to Germans and you're doing business with them, right? If you talk about soccer or sports or family or fun or cigars, you could speak in German. As soon as you get to business, like the brass tacks of business, they shift to English right away.
Trade language.
And yeah, go ahead, Chad.
Trade
Norway.
language.
Norway, what
Yeah.
I was telling you about over there. If you speak the same language to somebody, you're fighting with them. But if you want to be a friend with them, you speak English back to each other. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
nationality
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are. Yeah,
Yeah.
friends speak English to each other. It was
Well,
very
So
funny.
the language of business is English.
Yeah.
Language of friendship is German.
Well, the thing is that
Ish?
they want to show you that if you're doing business with us, you're not going to pull one over on us.
I
I think that's the vibe.
Okay.
Oh, that makes
Like,
sense.
yeah,
I mean,
You
that
can't,
makes
like,
sense.
Speak another language over here and get away.
Yeah,
with
you're
it.
not being like,
Yeah.
oh,
Nothing will be lost in translation because we will speak English.
Yeah.
And we will speak it very well.
I
We
think
know the
that's
blankets you are
universal.
trying to pull.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like I've dealt with some
We have wool
some
here, too.
higher end like Japanese businessmen and engineers and some Korean businessmen and engineers, and
Huh.
like they'll speak Korean and all that fun stuff, and then like the minute you sit down to like talk brass tacks,
Contract
they
negotiation
fucking
becomes.
switch to English.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you have a translator there or you have someone who's a polyglot to do your lawyer work and everything. They
Right.
switch to English because they want to make it very clear and plain what they're saying.
Latin
Yeah.
America's not like that. They always go to Spanish. That's
Yeah.
it's the only place where like it's like, yeah, we can fight through English, but if you can shift to Spanish, that really.
Well,
I can respect that though.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Uh,
of
come
meaning
on.
that gets lost
when I
you
was
translate.
bartending in college, I remember having a bunch of Korean guys at the table, and they all ordered in English. But then when there was a problem with the bill, they suddenly had to speak Korean.
The alligator arms come
I was
out.
like, yeah, it's like, yeah, you can't split one Heineken 4 ways. I don't know how to do that. Like, here's my Samsung card. It's like, it's not a Visa sponsored by Samsung. It's a Samsung card. Like, I put it in the Micros, and the Micros was like, fuck off. I'm not taking this.
Yeah.
So I had to take it back, and it's like, I don't know how to use this.
It's a library card, you know.
I had the chip in it and everything. This is a legit scam.
That was their card to get into the Samsung store
Right,
that
right.
they worked at. We got one more here.
Bruce, what is the name of the gentleman to your left? My left, right here. This is my boy Mike,
Mike.
right here. This is Mikey. This is Ben. That's Chad. That's Dakota over there.
I'm named after a girl.
Yeah.
we call him the suburban Wolverine.
I am the
He should be proud of that.
I'm the trash administrator of this dumpster fire on the river of mediocrity.
What was this again? Canadian Wayne's World. down
Canadian
here?
Wayne's World.
Oh, I like that.
When we
I
when
like
we
that.
first built this set, we went on our buddy he's one of the biggest YouTubers in Alaska. So we joined his live stream, and one of his commenters was like, "What the fuck up is with Canadian Wayne's World over there?" Like,
Excellent.
all right, well, we'll take it.
Yeah.
So actually, the Wi-Fi on the lounge side is called Canadian Wayne's World.
Wait, let me get something straight here. We're not in Canada right now.
No, we're
No.
not.
Not in Canada.
Because I got on a plane from Seattle and I went north for a long fucking ways.
Yeah.
Right? So this is not Canada?
Not in
No.
Canada.
Oh shit, I thought it was. This is the United States?
You know,
Canadian
I-
currency trades the same here, though.
Was that?
Canadian currency trades.
Unless
Really?
it's in our shop, we don't take that shit. Fuck your weak ass aluminum quarter. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Listen to that shit at the table. Ding, ding, ding.
Take those toonies somewhere else.
And the first time I ever flew up here was like back in like 2009. I flew up here and I called AT&T and I was like, I'm flying to Alaska. Is there any problem using my AT&T phone in Alaska? And they're like, well, just be careful not to go to Canada. I go, Anchorage is 450 miles from Canada. I'm calling you 90 miles from Mexico. Why are you worried about me going to Canada?
Don't accidentally. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh,
Shit! I'm in Canada.
We got another comment here. By the way, I didn't catch. We said, but you didn't catch it. What we're drinking tonight.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style, which is a very high-end bourbon on a, I will say, a budget-ish.
Delicious. Delicious.
It's under $60,
Yeah, it's not too spendy, but quality.
but high quality.
Yeah.
In fact, we got a buddy of ours owns probably the most well-stocked bourbon bar in the entire city, and this is one of his
Easily.
favorites.
Yeah.
Mikey Poo, let me get another pour of that, brother.
All right.
And while he's doing that, the other thing that we're drinking, I'm drinking at least, is the Merlot
Thank you, sir.
VSOP cognac. We don't drink that much cognac around here typically, but Dakota brought this bottle in not
did.
too long ago. Oh, my apologies. We just like it.
you did.
But anyway,
I bought
it's
it.
pretty
He
good.
wouldn't got
It
it.
goes well with cigars.
Can you?
It's good.
Can you put a little bit in my glass for me,
I
please?
can.
We
Thank
got another one there, Dakota.
I see that. Let's see here. In Canada, your cigars would cost triple, probably. No, they would cost quadruple in Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our most people don't know this, but our tax rate, we have the highest sin tax in the nation in Alaska.
For
So we have-
now.
So we have 135% tax. So if we buy a cigar for $1, we pay $1.35 in tax,
On top
which
of
means
it.
a $1 cigar costs us $2.35, and then we have to make profit somehow on top of that.
Karen,
It's
you're,
very difficult.
you're drinking red wine with the Cameroon is amazing. I love that. Beautiful.
Wouldn't you want a cab?
I'm not a wine drinker.
No,
but
I'm
that
not a
sounds
wine
good.
drinker.
I would do a cab because cab has a lot of tobacco notes. It would marry real well.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
There's
Did you read that?
Cab Sav? No. I know that because every time I have a Cab Sav at home, I'm like, I think I need a cigar. And I don't know why. So I have to go like, my wife's like, hey, we should open up a bottle. I was like, can we not have cab? Because otherwise, like, I got to leave for an hour and I'm going to be out on the patio smoking a cigar.
Cabaret, like a cab from Australia, I've found just trying different wines to try
Isn't
and
that called
like get a
Shiraz
palate.
there?
I don't know. They put
I don't know if Shiraz is the same as, but there are a lot of Australian Shiraz is a very good fucking
so
wine.
there's been some higher end Australian like wineries I've tried because it's a little different, a little freaky. They like to get a little weird. They're not so traditional.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
get in the hot tub, see what happens. You know.
Right. It's awesome,
And
man.
Get in the hot tub, see what happens. I like it.
Dude, if I gotta fucking flip something out, I'm gonna be pissed.
Read
is
the link
this?
the other night.
Just don't want to see a lot of bubbles randomly
that?
coming up for no reason.
But I found they get a little freaky and like they do all sorts of weird fermentation. So like one of them I tried, they do a secondary age in a barrel that was used to age tobacco for a cab.
All right.
And it just like imbues it with so much more like of those sweet tobacco notes.
Okay,
It's so goddamn good.
right on. Well, the concept of using barrels to age some tobacco in is pretty good. I mean, I know Perdomo does that, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, he takes like old whiskey barrels and ages tobacco in it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna get a hint of whatever that barrel
Right,
was
yeah.
offering. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be overwhelming.
Yeah.
But it's a nice technique. I can dig it.
I mean,
read recently that a lot of companies actually do that as part of their regular tobacco aging and fermenting processes, but they don't necessarily advertise it. It's just part of what
Yeah.
they do. It's become kind of like trendy lately to be like, oh, this is the barrel age this.
Yeah.
We put it in this, and
Sure.
they had a big brand name to it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of trendy right now, but a lot of companies do it
Oh,
without
sure.
ever talking about it.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
Well, I mean, it's something like Angel's Envy, I think, is a great pairing bourbon,
We
but
like Angel's
but it's always aged in a sweet port barrel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Okay.
but it comes a little bit of a sweet port, and if you're not pairing it with a what I would consider at least semi-robust cigar, It's not the best sipping bourbon because it's a little too sweet, but
need someone with some pepper and
you put
spice
you get a nice balanced Maduro or even this Cameroon, and you pair that with it, and it's phenomenal, and it's $70 a bottle, which is I think reasonable.
You guys talking about pairings right now. I've noticed that like over the years, pairing is just a weird kind of labyrinth to walk into.
It is
because like you can go astray, and then you can really. William Miller, Mad Dog 2020 with a Swisher Sweet.
My boy.
He's a fancy boy.
He's a buddy of ours.
You met him in the parking lot. That was that dude.
Yeah. That's what I'm at.
Okay.
So I told Will, I go, you got to go home and comment, but I go, you better comment something fucked up. So Mad Dog 2020.
Love you, Will. Thanks for chiming in.
Thanks, Will. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, back to pairing though, man. So like I've noticed that when it comes to pairing, you want one of two things to happen. You either want a perfect marriage of your spirit and your cigar, or your drink and your cigar, or you want one of them to get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
Right? But you don't want any chaos.
Yeah.
That's the ticket, right? You don't want chaos in your mouth, you know? So it's either like, okay, I could taste this and I could taste that. They don't fight each other. Or I could taste both of them in this like beautiful harmony. But if they fight each other, that's where you go straight.
Sure.
Or if you double down, like, I mean, God forbid you smoke a flavored cigar and then a sweet bourbon, and then you just double down on that. It's like you might as well just be smoking a donut at that point. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I found with like more not complex, but like cigars that are not necessarily Maduro like a Connecticut, but they double down on like the heavy baking spices and chocolate and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like a Toki or like a Japanese Scotch.
Yeah, like a Suntory or something like that.
Yeah, is something to go with because they bring out like the fruit notes a little bit and they kind of tone down the spice a little bit. So
I love the Japanese scotches. I think they're fantastic.
They're doing a great job.
They're fantastic.
We got
you used to be able to get them for like $30 a bottle. Now it's like 60, 70.
Oh, yeah. Got a
goddamn market.
Couple more there that add on to this epic little fancy boy comment.
What's that?
Oh shit.
Oh, let's see here. MD 2020 is like a 2-day hangover, but we'll get you messed up fast.
Well, he's not
We
wrong.
all been there.
Swisher with tobacco or with sticky icky?
Yes.
Yes.
Good question.
It better be sticky.
Good.
Well, good on Will if he's doing it with the sticky ick.
By the way, there's no shortage of that here in the Last Frontier, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, even downtown, we have probably 9 pot shops within a 2-mile radius.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Like
They're everywhere.
within blocks of here, we have 3.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and-
before it
yeah.
became illegal back when I was in high school, like there were several strains that went to several international competitions and won.
Wow.
Even though they're legal here, they went to like
Yeah.
European competitions and just supplanted everything.
Originally there was MTF, which is Matanuska Thunderfuck, and then it became
No one has that anymore.
But the original
The
strain was lost, and then it became ATF, which is Alaskan Thunderfuck.
Mm.
And so Alaskan Thunderfuck.
This is
still
all
kind of
allegedly.
survives.
They've never smoked any before.
Never.
Oh no,
No, totally not. No,
You know,
no,
hey,
no.
I read about it in
Wait,
Wikipedia.
hey Karen, you know that volcanic soil you were talking about? It grows great weed.
Actually, with our growing season, I'm surprised we don't have a tobacco industry up here.
You know,
It gets so
it's got to be
fucking big.
enclosed. I think is the problem.
We're
Like,
too far from the.
It'd be a little harsh.
But you know what though? That's the whole thing. You could grow tobacco in Alaska and just make it 10% of a cigar. You know,
Yeah.
all you have to
you
do
have
is
something.
say Alaskan. That would be badass.
Oh, you could have just do the binder or something.
No, the binder would be too much.
Oh,
Binder too much. It's got to be
Filler.
part of the
just
filler.
part of the filler.
Part of the filler.
All right.
So the binder is going to dominate a little bit, man. Okay, yeah. So it's got to be. It wouldn't be the Ligero. It wouldn't be the binder, and it wouldn't be the wrapper.
And it's totally not weed.
Yeah.
We'll just send you back with a few leaves from the plant upstairs.
You guys got one?
We have a tobacco
Yeah.
plant growing in the
Yeah.
front window. It
Right
looks like
upstairs.
shit, but it
We've
won't die.
got that one that I've
It's
had
a
here
resilient
since
plant.
Can't kill that fucking thing.
Since before we've
Uh,
opened, this thing has been here, and I
Texas-
have not been able to kill it.
Really? Wow.
Texas says Alaskan Thunderfuck. Is it real?
Yeah,
Well,
it was.
here's the thing. So Alaskan MTF was real, but doesn't really exist anymore. ATF is kind of like a locally developed strain that is kind of an homage. So Alaska Thunderfuck does exist. Matanuska Thunderfuck, if anybody tells you that, it does not exist anymore.
It died.
Yeah.
Which I think might have been one of the first weeds I smoked and then never smoked again.
You're sticking
It's
to that,
so
right?
good. He's still stoned.
Right?
Yeah. I remember when my buddy Ryan that initially owned the cigar, not the cigar shop, the knife shop upstairs. He came down to visit me in Arizona, and he brought some MTF. And this was back in the 90s. And he brought some MTF. And he's like, "This is gonna fuck you up." I'm like, "You don't know who you're talking to." And I was like, just cleared a 13-inch bong and was like, "See you tomorrow."
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
Right. See you on Mars. Save me a fucking cupcake. So I gotta tell you guys a funny story, man. Like people that watch me on shows, they've heard the story before, right?
Please.
But this year, 2023, I went to TPE in Las Vegas, right? And TPE is not the PCA show. It's like 80% weed, CBD, and all those products, and 20% premium cigars, right?
Yeah.
So our booth was right next to a booth where these really hot girls were giving away this like 3-pack of Oreo cookies.
Wait, hot girls at a trade show?
Bro.
Go on, you say.
You don't even know, dude, right? So they were giving away this 3-pack of Oreo cookies, right? These guys are trying to burn each other. And so like, this girl's like, my boyfriend likes cigars. Like, here, take a couple cigars. She's like, oh, here, have this. So I have this 3-pack of Oreo cookies. She's like, one is all you need, right? So I was like, okay, I threw that advice to the wind, right? So I'm with my boy John Miller that owns a shop in Tampa, and we're at Las Vegas airport. We're getting ready to fly home. I'm like, hey, bro, you want to sleep on the overnight flight? And he's like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it, right?
That's
so
not asleep.
So I was like, here, and I gave him an Oreo, and he munched it. And it's a tasty cookie, right? So
Yeah.
I ate mine, and we're both looking. There's one cookie left, like, shall we split it, right? So we split this cookie, right? He eats half, I eat half. I get in the airplane, I put my seatbelt on, I go, like that, right? So I go out like a light. I don't remember anything. The next thing I know, the wheels hit the ground in Tampa. I'm like, oh, I couldn't talk. I was like Leonardo DiCaprio on Wolf of Wall Street after eating that fucking quaalude, right?
Dragging yourself into the Lamborghini.
Dude, I was like, right? And I was like, oh, fine. And mentally, I knew I was like, when these fuckers get up, I gotta get off this plane, right? So I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna do this, right? So my legs aren't working too well. I grabbed my backpack. I knew I had checked bag. I'm like, fuck, check bag. I don't believe this, right? So I'm walking to the train to take me back to the center of Tampa Airport. And I go to one of those kiosks, and they have these big balls of water. I had cotton mouth really bad, right? So and there was a line to pay. So I was like, I ain't got time. So I put a $10 bill down. I grabbed the water, like, I'm out of here, right? So I grabbed the water, like, drop it down in the garbage. I'm fucking stoned as hell, right? I get on this train going back to where baggage claim is. And I get down there, and I'm like, look, I'm like, big pink suit. You have the one I got in your trunk right now, right? Like big fruity fucking suit. My wife's suitcase, right? Big fruity suitcase. So I see it. Right? I go to the taxi, right? And I tell the guy, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I spit out my address. I get in the back of the taxi and I fall asleep. He waves and says, sir, you're home. I'm in my driveway, right? He's like, oh my God, right? So I'm home. I walk inside. My wife's at 6 o'clock in the morning. She's getting ready to go to work. I'm like, bye, honey. Sleep, jet lag. Slept. Woke up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, evening, still higher than a giraffe's cucamonga, right? And I'm like, what do I do? I can't shake this shit, right? Fucking 2 days of being stoned.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
That's too much.
Kids, what do we learn? Edibles, take them seriously.
You are
Follow the
high.
directions.
Oh, yeah.
I remember one time I used to take, when my back was all fucked up, I would take CBD oil to kind of like help the pain to go to bed. And I ran out of CBD oil, but my buddy had given me 2 homemade gel Marinol pills. And I kept them in the freezer. And I was like, all right, well, I'll take one. How bad can it be? So I took one about like 1 a.m. And my wife woke me up at like, let's say 9 a.m. She's like, hey, let's go get breakfast. I was like, I'm so high, there's no fucking way I'm getting out of this bed. There's no fucking way. Like, it's 6 hours later, and I'm like, no fucking way. No fucking way. It's like, I'll go back to bed. Hold back up.
Imagine being in the aisle of an airplane trying to go through there with your bag and shit.
Yeah.
Get out.
All I had to do was like find a pillow and a blanket, and like you had to like raw dog life.
Yeah.
You're in the Hunter S. Thompson experience.
Oh yeah.
He got
You're loading in Las
got
Vegas.
the tail on and the flooded fucking living room.
As your attorney, I advise you to eat more mescaline. Yeah, it's fucking great, dude. Classic. Hunter S. Thompson's a god. Dude.
I like when he's in the bathtub because wait, in the highlight of the song, you want me to hit you in the, you want me to throw the radio in the bathtub? He goes, yeah, and he just beans up with a grapefruit and runs away.
That's awesome, dude.
I love that movie.
All right, well.
Well, that was our interlude
This shit
into
took a
the
turn.
drug culture.
Oh, the Tyson ear gummies. I've had some of those.
Oh yeah, I've heard
I
they're
ate a
fucking
whole
great.
package and I fell asleep. I don't know.
You ate a whole package?
They're not that strong. Or at least the ones that are.
They're probably regulated.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't.
You're not getting
There
one
were
of those-
no trade show hot girl gummies.
Yeah. You're not getting like 100 milligram fucking gummy. You're
No.
getting a 10 milligram ear.
Yeah. So, by the way, I'll be at TPE again, and if I get samples from people, I'm not taking them back home with me. So if you hit me up, I'll just throw them your way. I'll put them in a little satchel and send them to fucking Anchorage, man.
Don't send them to our address.
Right,
You might
right.
be wrong.
Right.
Definitely don't send them to 531 East 5th Avenue because I won't open the package.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if I open a little box with no meat, it just has 3 Oreos in it, I'll be like,
Yeah.
You son of a bitch!
We're all just gonna sit down here and be like, how do we want to divide them?
Yeah. Dude, I'm taking a quarter of one.
you guys will be talking and arguing, and then you look back up and like,
no
Oreos left.
The crumbs in your mustache.
Crumbs all over. You know, fucking dirty ass brown fucking, you know, like a little kid, like dirty ass brown crumbs.
So,
What are you guys looking at?
Mike, I was thinking about maybe taking the next couple of days off.
It's like Cheech and
Hey,
Chong.
can I get a ride?
Yeah. Or,
By the way,
or
I get a
Cheech and
ride?
Chong, dude. Bro, you gonna take the most ass I ever seen one take in my life. Hope you're not busy for about a month.
I got to be the anchor man here for a moment. So on that high note,
Yeah.
I finished your guys' Maduro.
Okay.
Really enjoyed it. I'm switching over to the Cameroon.
Oh, nice.
God, that was hot on the initial light, like just like ah,
Nice.
and then it mellowed out immediately, and it's turning out to like a flavor bomb.
Oh, right on.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's really good.
Fantastic.
I like it. I like a cigar that like lets you know, hey, this is
Get
an
your
event.
attention.
It's an event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You better pay
Cameroon.
fucking attention, and then it immediately mellows out, and it's like, all right, I'm here for the game.
This Cameroon's definitely in the rotation. These are fucking, this is a great cigar.
Yeah, well, you know, that cigar we brought out at the 2021 PCA trade show, right? And it sold really well. We had 3,100 boxes, sold them all out, made it again, and then we put it in normal rotation. And I was upset in 2021 because I didn't think it got the love it should have, it deserved, you know? And now it's having a renaissance in 2023. It's up for Boutique Cigar of the Year. I mean, it's our #1 seller now. So I'm happy that that cigar is finally getting the recognition it deserves. Part of that is the cigar industry is riding a wave of Cameroon right now, man. I think Cameroon's really hot right now.
I thought Brazilian would be the fucking wave.
Brazilian tobacco, we do it in the Don Kiki Platinum and Gold, the Arapiraca, but it's not real hot right now. Who else is making a Brazilian Arapiraca? Name me a cigar. Go ahead.
CAO.
Which
The
one?
Brasilia?
Which one? That's Bonafina. That's Bonafina.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually Brazilian.
So there's a couple different cigars that are my favorite, and they've got a blend or a wrap.
BX3, is it in there?
That's
The
got
The
BX3.
BX3.
That's
The
a great
BX3.
The
Yeah.
BX3 is fantastic. I love their flathead series, specifically with the Brazilian component in it.
Mm.
And then
That's Connecticut broadleaf though.
really,
Flathead, yeah.
really,
For sure.
it's so dark.
It's Connecticut broadleaf all day. Yeah. So Brazilian Arapiraca wrapper. Yes, the BX3 has it. Donkey Gold and Platinum. Not a lot of people are
You
doing
gotta
it, man.
scold me off screen, man.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No.
Shame him as much
Shame
as
me. Shame me.
See,
Yeah.
wait,
You need a belt?
You notice that
Shame.
me and Chad are the guys that actually work every day in the cigar shop, and we're saying less.
No, so like the BX3 is one of my favorite cigars.
Mm.
I love the flathead series.
No, they won't.
And then the Gurkha Ghost, which Gurkha, for whatever they are, it's like 70-30. 30% of the time with the Gurkha Ghost, you get a crap cigar. 70% of the time, you get like a fine smoking cigar. Everywhere in between, it's a goddamn fucking oil fire plume coming up.
All right. Okay. Wow. So you're saying inconsistent. That's what I'm hearing.
Super inconsistent. I've never had a consistent Gurkha cigar, but when they hit, they hit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But
You
that's
know,
the problem.
I want to go back to what Dakota, you were saying a minute ago, man, about like don't school me on camera or whatever. Yeah. So
No,
let me
school me.
Let me
You
say
know, I don't.
No, see, that's the whole thing. I don't really like one aspect of the cigar business I don't like is I don't like anyone trying to act like they know more about tobacco than anyone else.
Gatekeeping.
I hate that. I hate that.
Gatekeeping. Fuck gatekeeping.
Yeah,
If
We
you go
hate that
online,
shit around here.
you gotta smoke a Series V. Everyone's like Series V this, Series V that. I hate Series V specifically because of the fucking gatekeeping.
Gurkha.
Yeah, well, but not even that. Like even like what someone just tries to go over the top with their cigar knowledge. They say all this bullshit, and they might be right, they might be wrong, but who cares? Why are you trying to show me up, man? That should not be what this experience is all about.
Yeah.
It should be an open experience of learning. I am not a friggin' sommelier. I just am the vice president of Karen Berger Cigars. I don't know everything, man. I don't.
You're
I get
one
schooled.
test away from being a sommelier, though.
No, I'm not, man. I don't.
Yeah,
think
you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Technically, you are.
It's
Yeah.
$750 and 60 hours of your time.
Right, which I'm not going to give either one of those. Yeah. I don't have 60 hours to give and $750. I can buy a couple pornos at that.
A couple? You get
No,
expensive ass pornos. You must stay in fancy hotels.
You could fund at least one porno off that.
That's true.
I don't know, you can produce a porno for $750. I mean, shit, we can take you down to Fairview, and the talent's only going to cost $75.
Go up to 125 if you want real talent.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough.
We got a couple here.
I gotta put my glasses back on.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's
Rolling
see here.
behind a little.
So I had a still well Star 1 last night, and the rose is a step down. I like the Herrera Esteli Brazilian Maduro. Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
a solid
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
We got those upstairs.
Not
Yeah,
a fan
good
of
call.
CAO, but I'll try the Brazilian blend.
Dude, try the
CAO.
Pilon and Yeho and try the BX3. That's their newer stuff. And I kind of like CAO, but I'm really impressed by Pilon and Yeho and BX3. I think those are their best offerings yet to date.
I think the Brasilia is no slouch, and I think the Italia is the only one I don't like.
Oh my God, I love this guy. I love this guy. That cigar sucks. That cigar's terrible.
That cigar sucks.
Karen,
That cigar sucks.
Karen, I'm sorry if you're hearing me say it. Karen says, Bruce, you never say a cigar bad on TV ever, But
I said it.
You said it. I didn't say
said
shit.
it.
I just was like, yeah.
No, the Italia is the only one I just can't get behind it. I
Oh my
just
God.
don't like that cigar.
But
I
there's
want
a
them
person
to-
that-
And I've tried. I've had 3 of them. So
I-
it's not like I'm just fucking like, oh, this cigar. No. I've had 3 of them, and they all fucking sucked. I've paired them differently. I've tried them under different circumstances. Doesn't agree with me. It's harsh and it's unbalanced. I don't like the way they put it together.
I would love if they produced
And I like CAO.
a CAO Africa, because there's all sorts of like boutique African tobacco blends we cannot get.
There's a lot, I did an article in Cigar Journal
And
about
it would be
about,
cool. It'd be like
Madagascar.
cool as an
Let me finish.
experiment,
Yeah. Zimbabwe, Madagascar, and there's another country in Africa. There's 3 regions, but besides, forget Cameroon. We all know about Cameroon, right?
I would think Ethiopia would be pretty good because, the coffee production.
But that's
You think it'd be right about the same kind of climate?
Right
that-
next to each
coffee.
other.
Coffee is a different animal. Coffee is Arabica beans are grown above 10,000 feet, right? So not the same soil. Coffee is a
okay.
different animal than
Okay.
tobacco.
All right.
I think
Totally.
Kenya would be like the peak of Arabica production.
Why? Because they run fast?
No, because it's all mountains.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Also because they run fast.
Yeah.
Also because they run fast.
All the production.
All
Just
right, could
moving
we
fast. We're still on the same
All right.
comment, so we'll move on. We'll move on.
Hey, Texas tourist, you know what you say? You smoke a pipe and you smoke cigars. You know what you are? You're bismokeshable.
We'll get to that. So you're saying about Arabica and cigars and tobacco production in
Yeah.
Africa.
Well, tobacco can be grown. It's not at sea level necessarily, but it does not have to be high elevation. The soil is more the important component, right? The Arabica beans of coffee, they have to be grown 10,000 feet or above. You guys, if you really like good coffee, you're not smoking Robusta beans, which is the Robusta beans are 10,000 feet and below.
Yeah.
That's like, Maxwell House and shit like that, Mm-hmm. So coffee's a different animal altogether. They don't necessarily pair well together, I mean, they don't share the same soil, is what I meant to say. Coffee, of course, is the best pairing you can ever have with a cigar because it opens up your entire tongue. It opens up every flavor.
Hence why you suggested having a coffee station in the lounge.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Nothing's better than a Cuban coffee, café con leche, something like that. to open up your taste buds to the cigar, man. It's just absolutely the drug of choice.
Turkish coffee.
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, man.
Hot
hair on your
sand, the
chest.
whole 9 yards.
Yeah. Every time I go to Columbus, Ohio, Diab Ellen. Diab, if you're watching, I'm gonna do an impression of Diab right now. Bruce, my brother. Hey, we smoke cigar.
I'm guessing he's not native Ohioan.
No. But he's a great guy. I love him. He's a very close friend of mine, right? He's like, we smoke hookah tonight. We eat Arabic food. Yeah.
Oh, hookah.
Yeah.
There's a hookah bar across town.
And then he pours
Is there still?
the Arab coffee. That shit's strong.
Used to be.
Oh my god, man! It's like you can feel your hair.
That's how I like my coffee. I like it fucking in a little fucking cup, and I like a lot of it. Like a lot of it stuffed into a little ass cup.
Yeah.
Go back up to that last comment, the Gurkha. Now, if you haven't tried Gurkhas, I mean, try some. Don't just let your friends tell you what's good and what's not. You got to try a cigar for yourself.
Give him a recommendation.
Well, the Grand Reserve.
Here's a
The
recommendation.
Grand Reserve.
Grand Reserve
Reserve is
fantastic.
decent.
Well, I found it fantastic, but he found it decent. So,
I found it decent.
like, each their own on cigars, man.
Ghost is good. I'm afraid, whatever. I think some Gurkha cigars are very good. My problem is consistency.
Mhm.
I've had way too many misbehave in some way.
Well, I don't think the large Gurkha they have the largest product range of any other manufacturer. So
It
there's
seems
gonna
like they
be
have so
they're
many products.
gonna have the most mistakes also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You got to respect the fact that they're throwing all the shit against the wall and seeing what sticks.
yeah, exactly.
I can kind of
exactly.
dig it. Yeah.
And Drew Estates kind of does the same thing. Just throw it all out there. Whatever sticks, we make more.
They have a
Drop-
strange,
but
for
Drew doesn't
the
fuck up
size of
on
that company, they're actually got a very narrow portfolio.
Yeah.
The size of that company.
They fucking trim it every year. They trim a lot of it away every year.
Let me tell you guys a really cool story right now, okay? Right? Okay, so Jonathan Drew is very close friends with Karen, right? And when Jonathan Drew and Marvin had the idea of making Drew Estate, Marvin stayed in New York City and Jonathan went to Nicaragua. Went to Nicaragua, he fell on his face a couple of times and he befriended Kiki Berger. And Kiki and Karen took Jonathan in. They fed him, they put clothes on his back, they got him back up on his feet and all that. And Kiki gave Marvin and Jonathan the first $500,000 worth of tobacco for free. So the first $500,000 worth of Drew Estate cigars that were ever made came from Karen and Kiki's factory.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow,
And-
that's fucking cool.
And I'm gonna tell you something awesome also, man. So when Kiki passed away in 2014, Karen was kind of like down on her luck. And Jonathan and Marvin were huge at the time. Drew Estate was a machine at that point in time. And they swooped in to help Karen get back on her feet and establish K by Karen Berger Cigars.
Nice.
So
That's fucking cool.
Marvin and Jonathan are fucking saints.
That's
They're
fucking cool.
saints.
All right. Cheers to
Cheers
that.
to Marvin
That's
and
fucking
Jonathan.
cool.
Yeah.
Here's the a rising tide raises all ships. That's fucking cool.
Amen.
That is amazing.
Isn't that a cool story?
Promote-
Yeah.
I love that. That's
Promote the
great.
hobby.
Yeah.
Promote the hobby. Everybody get along to get along.
Mm-hmm.
I like Deadwoods and get made fun of all the time. Well,
I don't see.
Whatever,
nothing
man.
wrong.
Like what you like, dude. You won't get made fun of here.
Yeah.
no,
we'll
like
take you.
fucking gatekeepers. That's all
Right.
we gotta say.
Yeah. Fuck
Okay, all right. So I've never heard that before. You guys have all been saying it. I love that term, man. Gatekeeper.
Oh yeah, we say that all the time. Fuck gatekeepers.
I love
No.
that.
If
We
your
don't
favorite
shit on
cigar
anybody.
Is not Oliva, you're not a cigar smoker.
Yeah.
It-
What
it-
is
it's a-
that? Yeah.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
that?
No.
We
We
have no time for that.
Yeah,
Here's
fuck
another
all
one.
that. All we want to do, promote the hobby. Promote the hobby. If you like it, like it.
Yeah.
Here's another one I got from Mike. Don't yuck I'm not going to yuck your yum.
Yeah.
Love that.
Don't yuck my yum.
Don't
Yeah.
yuck my yum.
Yeah.
So the whole
Love
thing
that.
up here is that
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
there's not a lot of outlets for cigar smokers to get together up here.
Mm,
We're working on that, obviously.
right.
So they go to like internet forums, and every internet forum is just like Oliva, Serie V.
Right.
Don't
And
hate
they-
though. Well, you're kind of gatekeeping right there.
They just well,
No, he's perpetuating
I know,
the bullshit. that it
no,
reads.
like and
But
like,
don't hate on Oliva. Those are good
no, I'm
things.
not hating on Oliva,
That's
but
hard
like
tobacco, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
so traditionally, like with posts and like, hey, I enjoyed the cigar. This was really cool. I enjoyed this. This was the flavor notes. People trash talk it because it's not their preferred cigar. And
Right.
the preferred cigar is Oliva
All right.
in a lot of these forums. So like, it's gatekeeping. It's like, if you don't like what I like, or you don't.
Oh, you must be a noob.
You don't do.
Right.
Fuck all
You
that
don't
shit.
do the hobby the way I do the hobby.
Right.
You don't know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and that's gatekeeping.
And that's the biggest douchebag in the
Yeah.
culture.
Yep.
Exactly.
Is that guy right
And
there.
I came from I came from cars way back in the day. So I was a mod on like an Audi forum and a Honda forum, like big ones. And I just saw a whole lot of people just shitting on guys who are coming up.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Bless you.
All right.
Yeah, ash from my nose.
So I just see people, these guys like coming up like, oh, I just got this car and I'm trying to do this. And be like, oh, well, you should do, and just shitting on him. It's like, dude, why are you shitting on the guy that's just trying to come up? Like, he's trying to be interested in the same thing. And so
And the
maybe
whole,
maybe making it relate to cars was a bad
no,
analogy. But
in the whole world, there's not a ton of people that are into like like fly fishing or cigars or whatever, or knitting or whatever the hell your thing is, right? So when you find someone that does your thing, don't be like, those knitting needles suck, dude. You're an idiot.
yeah,
These knitting
You don't
needles.
use Grandpa's best knitting needles.
Why
you don't
would
come
you-
to Joanne's? You're a fucking loser.
Why would you shit on the guy that's
Right.
interested in the shit you're interested in? Just be like, oh shit, here's what I found.
Yeah.
Here's this. Here's a good cigar. Here's a good cigar. Here's a good cigar. Like, why would you be like, you smoke Drew Estates? Oh, you fucking plebe. You fucking noob. You
Supportive
fucking
versus
assholes. Like,
critical.
Right.
fuck all that. No, fuck all that. Like, if you like it, fucking smoke it. Enjoy the fucking hobby. Fucking join the fucking club.
Yeah.
Come and hang out with us. We won't fucking gatekeep anybody.
Yeah. You learn with your ears, not with your fucking big mouth.
Yeah.
You know, you learn with your ears.
Used to
not
smoke
your mouth.
pipe too, not weed pipes. Well, in college, yeah. You commented on that one already. I just started dabbling with the Leva, and the Master Blend 3 was impressive.
Nice. I do like the Master Blend 3.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Actually.
Oh,
We should see if they
Camacho
something-
Corojo was pretty spicy.
Oh, the Camachos.
Yeah.
Ooh, if you want a spicy one, the wasabi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That one is nothing but
fun
spice
experiment.
all the way
Yeah.
through.
It's not a daily. It's something you do
Hey,
just to enjoy.
The,
like,
the
experience.
last
I know.
time we had a big discussion about the wasabi, as soon as the live stream ended, I went up and grabbed a wasabi and I was like, I think everybody's fucking on one, and I smoked one. They're fucking mellow. It's not like
I
smoking.
didn't want to create an.
It's not
on-camera
like
argument.
smoking wasabi.
I'm sorry. I
Not
don't
like
mean to
smoking
gatekeep, but
wasabi.
y'all are fucking wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Wasabi-
They're mellow as fuck. You're doing some kind
yes.
of like
They're
psychosomatic
called
thing.
wasabis. They don't taste like
Yeah,
wasabi.
you're
No, they
It's
don't taste
just-
like wasabi, but
and
they
if
are
you
pepper
look at-
all the way through, man.
They're-
It was
I don't agree. I don't agree.
All right.
Chad thinks ketchup is spicy though.
By the way, Texas Taurus is letting us know that his pronouns are awesome and badass.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Wowzers. And
Trash keepers.
trash keepers. I hate gatekeepers and wanted to put out
Fuck
halfway.
gatekeepers. They ruin the hobby.
I like nubs.
Nubs
There's
good,
nothing wrong
nubs.
with a nub.
They're
Yeah.
fine, yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah. Dude, I had a
Not fair.
Cameroon fucking nub 3 nights ago.
Mhm.
Started smoking cigars in '97. Great. I was a kid.
Got me beat.
Yeah.
I graduated high school in 97.
You're making me feel old. Shut the fuck up.
Worked next to
He
a
was a
cigar
kid in
lounge.
97.
Yeah, like I graduated high school in 2008.
I was 11, but I was probably 1 inch shorter and slightly less facial hair. There was no growth part. It was just straight up like.
I picture you in 6th grade with a ponytail and a big ass beard. Like, I don't give a fuck what 12 times 12 is.
I'm smoking too. Like, you can't do that. I'm like, stop me.
It's like, I challenge
Who
you
makes,
to a duel.
Who makes the wasabi?
I can't remember the.
Espinosa.
Espinosa. Yeah, Espinosa.
That's how we got the introduction.
So, guys, let me tell you something about Espinosa, right? So,
Please.
I did a little graph with. We had a staff.
We
meeting
do
the other
enjoy
day,
them.
right? No, it's one of my favorite brands. You have no idea, right? So, I did a little graph with Karen and my staff in Daytona Beach about 4 days ago, right? And we exercised. We looked at every single mid-sized brand of cigars that existed, and we talked about how they conduct their company. And we came to the conclusion that Espinosa is the most perfectly run cigar company in the business right now.
Really?
Because from their marketing to how cool like Eric and Jack Tarano and Richie Otero and all the guys from Espinosa are freaking great dudes, man. So they're great dudes. That means a lot. Like when you walk away from here, you're like, that Bruce is a cool guy. That helps the Karen Berger brand, you know?
Yeah.
Right? So the people were strong, right? The marketing is on point, right? and their cigars are on point, right? So their tobacco is there, their people are there, their marketing is there, and their sales force, the fourth component, is there as well.
Mhm.
When you're hitting on all cylinders, you're rising in this industry right now, right? So Karen Berger Cigars, we look at Espinosa Cigars, and we throw our fishing rod out. We're trying to get a hook onto them, or trying to find that groove and follow them, because they are a company I have the utmost respect for.
Espinosa.
Do they make
no
the?
shit.
I'm sorry, I'm had a couple
Knuckle
drinks. Is that
sandwich?
the comfortably numb?
Yeah, they have that too. Yeah.
Yeah, the comfortably numb.
I
I
thought
had
those
one of
were-
those. I
I
had
thought
one of
those
those
were-
last week.
Decent smokes, but I wanted more from them
The
though.
Laranja series.
I like the wasabis a lot though.
The Laranja series.
Okay.
Laranja.
I didn't try other
Yeah,
ones.
it is.
Have we had the Laranjas in?
We have not.
I don't think I've had
You
one.
need to
We
get
have,
those.
we have
Laranjas.
wasabis, and we've had Comfortably Numb Volume 1 and 2 that I bought because they're very fun and eye-catching.
All right.
I smoked them and I thought they were fine.
Who do you guys
that was my
Who do you
take.
guys get
My
Espinosa
take.
from? You have a rep? You have a broker? or
Oh
what?
God, who do we get this from?
Well, it depends.
That's
So-
Meyer and Dutch.
Yeah, we use a lot of distributors. So we
Yeah.
use like Meyer and Dutch, with basically the wholesale version of Cigars and
Yeah, bro.
Which I'm sure you know. I'm just saying it for.
Laranja. They
Yeah.
have an orange, they have a black, and they have an azul, which means blue in Portuguese,
I
right?
want the orange.
They're friggin' epic, dude. They're
Okay.
awesome. Yeah,
No
gotta
shit.
get them. Yeah, gotta
All right.
have them. Gotta have them.
All right.
Can't run a store without them.
So a note for your guys' cigars.
Yeah.
So that means
like-
we're going out of business if we don't order from them. Holy shit.
Wrap it up, guys.
I didn't even mean to go in that direction.
Shut this down.
What are you gonna say, Dakota?
No, we do have them though. Like,
So for me, like cigars pass a certain test, and one of them is taking off the band.
Yeah,
And every single fucking Karen Berger cigar,
easy.
it's easy. It
Mm.
doesn't take the wrapper with it.
Oh,
we do
so
a really good
Drew
job of that.
fucking Estates,
Yeah.
50% takes the fucking wrap with it.
so we have
Who do you employ to do the band? Because they need a fucking bonus.
hold on. We have a joke around the shop. So the most expensive cigar we ever did a review on was what was the barber pole that we did?
Alec Bradley.
It was
Filthy
a
Hooligan.
it was a filthy hooligan, and
Alec Bradley, yeah.
it had 3 bands on it.
Yeah.
So there was 4 of us doing it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
3.
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
12 bands, and of 12 bands, 11 of them tore the cigar.
Our table
Wow.
was littered with like little
Yeah.
shreds of paper from
So
us trying to get
every-
the fucking bands
Yeah,
out.
so everybody trying to take off their band, it ruined the cigar. Every one of all those bands, of 12 bands, only one came off
It
correctly.
doesn't bother me as much as it bothers Dakota has like a stickler for this particular
I'm with
thing.
Dakota on that.
But-
I'm with him totally
But,
on that.
but I mean, I do
You
appreciate
buy a
what's
premium
nice.
cigar,
yeah.
you want the band to come off cleanly,
Mhm.
you want to be able to save it,
I'm not
you
gonna
want to
get.
be able to savor it.
I'm not gonna get too deep into it because I don't want to talk bad about anyone else. But the thing is,
Do
you're
you
supposed to.
outsource?
No, we
the
do it. We
band?
do it in factory. You use pectin. Perdomo does it. We do it. A little dot of pectin
I
goes
do
on
wanna
there.
make-
As
yeah.
the cigar heats up, the glue lets go. If you use like Elmer's glue, which a lot of people do,
Elmer's glue,
I'm just saying.
like
no.
the schoolhouse bullshit.
I'm just saying it's out there, you know. And
Pappy Mouche.
Wait, did they use a rounded scissors too?
yeah. And then after they cut something, they show it to their teacher. They get a star. Yeah. You get a unicorn sticker. Yay! You know what you are, man?
I knew it. My mama told me so, but I wasn't sure. Now I know.
Oh fuck, that's good.
Oh my god.
All
right.
Oh.
Rounded fucking scissors.
Yeah. Can I do a good job? Yeah, you're special.
I'll go start today. It's cool.
Oh my
So,
god.
like, I gotta say, like,
Oh my god.
even some of my preferred brands,
Oh.
some of my favorite cigars, I'm not gonna name them. Occasionally, when I take off a band, it takes some of the fucking wrap with it, and it just ruins the cigar.
Puts a hole in it.
I know, I hate it.
It
I
takes
hate
some-
it so
yeah.
much. Or there's some of them where like you gotta rip the band and go like a couple times around.
Right.
I
You're
have
gonna bust out
never,
a knife to start it. You know.
Yeah.
I have never had that experience with a single Karen Berger cigar,
You never
Now,
will.
now they're perfect.
and
Just like Aaron.
it's just like I had that experience twice in a row this evening. I've had that experience every single time I've had one of your cigars. It's been phenomenal,
Yeah.
and just like you got.
Those are details, bro.
I
Those are
don't-
details, man. You know, there's.
you get the fancy box, you get everything else, and then they cheap out on the band.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna drink some
And
water.
it's just
I'll give you a splash of that.
My God.
No.
Now I'm gonna drink some more. Give me a splash of that.
It's
I
good.
love it.
You ain't trapped.
It's really, really good.
Thanks, man.
His splash is a pour, but
I'm okay with it.
I filled your glass up on purpose just for fun.
I know, and it's.
Well, think about it, Dakota.
yeah.
Think about it
Special
from
occasion.
from top to bottom. I mean, you got to really analyze what you're selling out there.
So,
you know?
some
It's like-
brands do the box, some brands like do all the cigar, but then they cheap out a certain sector, and it just like leaves like a mellowing thought in your head, like, what am I actually smoking?
There's a
Like, why did they cheap out? This ruined the experience for
There's
me.
2 brands out there, one in particular, which I won't name, that make
Alec Bradley.
awesome, make awesome cigars, right? And their band is impossible to take off. I mean, it's just impossible to take off. And I'm like, I'm digging my nail in there. I'm like, like I need like go in the garage, get a screwdriver or something. You know, it's like, it's awful, man. And it makes me
Or
not
if it
want
can
to.
slide off where it's slightly too large, that's fine too.
Yeah, I
But
don't like
like-
that. I don't like that either.
That means the cigar might have dried or, you know, like. I don't
No,
know.
like if they purposefully make it too large where it slides off cleanly, I'm fine with that.
It should be
Yeah.
perfect.
You know what I
should be.
noticed? I noticed something about cigar smokers in Alaska. You ready? Here we go. Okay.
What, we talk too much?
No, that's not good. I'm fine
Or a
with that,
bunch of
right?
a-holes.
No, not that either. You guys are cool. The thing about Alaska, a lot of people in
Lies.
Alaska take all the bands off the cigars before they even light it. I've seen that
Oh, really?
more here than I've ever seen any. I've never in Fairbanks. Every single person that smoked a cigar, cellophane off, bands off, cut it, fire it.
Can I offer you an
There's no
explanation for
brand
that?
snobbery,
Please
man.
do.
We are not fucking pretentious. When I
Fair?
first
90%.
when I first was attempting to educate myself about cigars, I was in my dry cabinet in Denali. I was like, I think I'm into cigars, and I started. I went to JR. JR has like a school thing on their website, you know. So I was drinking my coffee in the morning for work, just trying to learn a little bit about something. And they're like, when should you take the band off? And there's a lot of school of thought about that, but there was part of it was like, once you're smoking the cigar, the band serves no purpose other than to maybe potentially let other people know what you're smoking.
Right.
And so I have left bands on. I take them off. I prefer the feel of the cigar in my hand versus that paper slick feel in my hands. I'd rather feel the cigar. And I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. I'm not be like, look at me with my cigar.
We'll see.
Right,
So I think a lot of
Express.
people up here like,
Has
get
a
this
little
shit
bit
out of the
more
way.
feel.
I'm going to smoke it down to a nub. I got drinking to do. I got smoking to do. I got a fire to build back in the cabin.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair, man.
let's cut the fat. Let's get down to what matters. Like,
Also, a lot of us are forgetful, so if we don't do it right away, we might smoke that thing.
Right. I think it's happened a couple times, right? Yeah.
Totally never.
But
Chad's
Five
like,
times.
I like the cigar, but it hurts my fingers a lot. I'm like, move your hand, man. No.
well, for
Well,
me,
I always have a rule that's like, if it burns my hand 3 times, out.
Yeah.
for me, I like to smoke a cigar halfway down before I address the band, right? Because,
I kind of do that too now.
because I just want to look at it and be like, oh, that's what I'm smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I'm smoking. You know, and that's
Well, I want to get as close as possible
yeah.
before I take it off, because otherwise, what am I embarrassed? Why am I taking the band off?
But when you were gone, I was saying that I made an observation in Alaska. A lot of people were like cellophane, bands off, cut light, and I've never seen that anywhere before. This is the only place I've ever seen that. It was real.
Oh, no shit, like at the event.
And in Fairbanks, everyone.
Yeah.
And I smoked cigars with probably over 50 people in Fairbanks, and every single one of them,
Just
cellophane, bands off, cut light. And I was like, I've never seen that before.
Fairbanks people
Brand.
also will wear a 44 Magnum on their hip while they sit inside at Taco Bell and eat a quesalupa. Like,
What the fuck is a quesalupa, dude?
I don't know. I made it
You
up.
pulled that out of your fucking ass.
I made it up.
hey, don't talk shit about a quesalupa.
I bet it exists.
I don't think it does.
you know what I'm saying though. Like, don't
Yeah.
don't gauge all of us by Fairbanks. I love some people up there, but don't gauge
So
all of us.
here's
by
a fun anecdote. So
Yeah.
like, the biggest sale.
Is it really the? Sorry, I'm just kidding.
It's fun.
Fairbanks.
So
Oh,
the
we're
biggest,
really getting down to
the,
the
Drinks
asshole
the
right now.
biggest sale I have ever made was $240,000.
Okay.
It was hi-fi. We're going to design like a home theater, the whole 9 yards. Dude was wearing an oil-soaked wife beater, tucked into his fucking shorts.
Right.
You can't assume.
Right.
There are multi-millionaires in this state who dress like they're fucking homeless.
Yeah, you can't
No
you can't
question.
judge a book by its cover, especially in Alaska.
some
Because the slope guys will come down just fucking, just sweaty and fucked up and be like, and peel off fucking $1,600 like it's nothing.
yeah, that's what Jeff,
Like, oh,
my boy
shit.
Jeff in Fairbanks was telling me. He's like the suit a formal wear here is Carhartt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There ain't no fancy restaurant in this entire state that will turn you away if you're wearing Carhartts.
Really? Wow.
No, you go to the nicest restaurant downtown, probably Marx Brothers. I would say is probably the nicest restaurant downtown. You walk in there, Carhartts, they ain't telling you fucking no.
Wow.
Right this way, sir.
The Double Muskie, which is the highest rated restaurant in Alaska.
Technically,
We don't really have a fancy restaurant here.
It's a 4-star.
Double Muskie
It's
is
a
a 4-star.
4-star.
It's the highest rated. It's the highest rated restaurant in the entire state because it's 4-star.
You walk into the Double Muskie, jeans, fucking oil soaked wife beater. They'll fucking serve you.
Yeah.
No problem. You walk up to the bar, you wait for your fucking table, you have a few drinks, you sit down, you spend $1,000 on a meal, whatever.
I've gone.
Like, you're one of us.
I will
One
say
of
I have
us.
gone to Double Muskie dressed like this, with just like, I mean, it's a button up, but like I'm not tucked in. I'm wearing jeans. I'm wearing boots. Like I've gone to Double Muskie and they don't fuck with me.
I made another observation about Alaska also is that
I love this. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
almost more than any place I've ever been in my life, hard fucking ass work is really respected here.
Oh, for sure.
Like, because people are in fucking mines.
Plumbers are peak.
They're plumbers. they're fishermen that are busting their ass out there in the ocean and all that. And here they come in and like they get their advice, they get their glass of whiskey, they get their cigar, they get their food, they get whatever.
Feel like nice things.
Super respected, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, that I'm out there in 20 below busting my fucking tail.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna fucking judge me.
Yeah.
It's really cool here.
Well,
man.
because
I
those
gotta say.
motherfuckers out there busting their ass are making a fuck load of money.
Yeah,
And it's not just
more
like
I
no,
want your money than it's
nobody's well. I mean, well, there is a little bit of catering to your money, but it's a whole lot of respect of like Alaska's a hard fucking place to live. Like I tell all my friends who like, oh, I'm thinking about moving here. It's like it is difficult to move here. You've got to basically lose everything you own. You can keep a few things unless you're fucking rich, and you've got to move up a pallet, and you've got to come up here. So like, you've got to rearrange your fucking life to come up here.
You're crossing a continent.
Yeah, exactly. And the people that
No doubt.
come up here and make it, like, it is fucking difficult shit.
That's
And
like-
the people that can come up here and do that, like, you got to give respect to those fucking people. Because this is not an easy place to fucking be.
a couple
or
people in
get.
Fairbanks were telling me that also. It's like, the people that want the Alaskan dream, so to speak, they come up here. You need to bring a skill set here.
Mhm.
You can't come here without a skill set. If you come here without a skill set, you'll wind up on the streets.
Yeah.
More or less, maybe.
I will replace the word skill set with work ethic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
bring
agree.
a skill
I
set up
agree.
here. I came up here with like, what do you need? Absolutely, I can fucking do that. I've spent a lot of time being broke, but on the other hand, I have gone around, and I say broke, that doesn't mean I was unemployed, like, just lower end jobs. I moved up here when I was a fucking kid.
Yeah.
I went to Denali as a burger flipper, but now because I work hard, I'm good with people, etc. I brought a skill set.
That's a skill
Now
set.
I own
Yeah.
part of a fucking cigar lounge. We're growing our goddamn
A work ethic goes
shop,
up.
like- worth.
Fuck me running.
You speak English, right? You speak
That
English,
sounds
right?
difficult.
No, it's my
I
second
mean-
language. My other one is gibberish.
The point is,
So-
even if you don't have a skill set, if you have a fucking drive, if you have a work ethic, if you refuse to be mediocre,
Right.
you will do well up here.
It goes a long way up here.
Yeah.
Because people do respect just getting it fucking done up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And it is not easy.
I
in
cannot
this
tell
state.
you how many engineers who came up here and are from local firms and like schooling and etc. fake it to make it in the engineering world.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, if you can fake it to make it, just fake it to make it. You put the work in, you fucking learn the job,
Yeah.
you do the hours, you do the same work as everyone else who went to school for it, you're good. Don't worry about
So
it.
where I live in Florida is the total opposite. Like Florida is the ultimate state in the United States where you could be a half-assed fucking schlump and you could do pretty well. It's crazy because Florida is the easiest place in the United States to live. It's flat.
Ivy League babies.
It's warm. It's like no taxes. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
You can get a job waiting table somewhere, and it's the easiest place to exist.
See, I used to think the same thing about Arizona where I came from.
That's kind of sort of Arizona too. Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
tax rate is fucking huge in Arizona, which is fucking shite.
Yeah.
You know, you're paying 9.3% tax on everything you fucking buy. I mean,
Wow.
it's goddamn near fucking Seattle.
Wow.
But you could be homeless and you're never gonna freeze to death.
You might burn. You might ignite.
So we got Texas Taurus coming in here. I have one of those M81 cigars in my humidor. Tried it 3 times.
I know that.
I
What
think
is
the
that?
fourth
Yeah,
will be
it's a
my
blackened
last
one.
smoking it.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Isn't that the
Oh,
one that's the
okay,
bourbon
that's-
cigar?
Yeah, that's the black.
That's the bourbon cigar.
I
Tex-
still haven't gotten one. I'd
Texas
like to.
Taurus.
I've had a bourbon
Get
cigar.
your ass in your car and go to New Braunfels, Texas. Go to the Republic. Go to Tobacco House. Get you some Karen Bergers, and let's take your game to the next level, bro. Let's do it.
I only do Filthy Hooligan for St. Patty's.
Mhm.
Yeah, we did the St. Patty's.
That's exactly
special,
what we did.
and it fucking.
I had one
Sorry,
3 years
sucked.
ago and I didn't like it.
We've
But-
never had another one. We'll say
Yeah.
that.
I've never been
That's
to
strong
Alaska, but it
criticism
looks
right there.
awesome. Can do
It
cold
is what it
though.
is.
We're not
right.
trying to gatekeep, but like that's our honest opinion. We just didn't like it.
Right.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to talk over.
Yeah, you were.
OnlyFans a skill set? It sure is.
yeah.
Actually, speaking to that, disproportionately, we have the highest amount of OnlyFans performers per
What?
state,
Really?
Really?
per the population.
How did you find that out?
Yeah. Well, I've done research.
Well, I mean, Pornhub's free,
done
dude.
his research.
Pornhub's free. Come on now.
No, like
I know, but OnlyFans are like, oh, whatever.
per capita, we have the highest percentage of OnlyFans performers.
Oh, well, okay. That's got to be a population. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes I get performance.
we're less than a
anxiety.
million.
What's
So,
the
like,
ratio? What's the ratio on the ones that you want to pay for?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know.
let's rephrase the question. What do you usually pay for?
How
let's mirror your phone up here.
Well, no, I'm gonna say is like, how floppy are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Texas is getting overloaded with California transplants. So is every other state.
Every state takes
Except
a
for
turn
us.
saying that. California had his turn saying that, and then now other.
Idaho's getting fucked. Oregon's getting fucked. Texas getting fucked.
We're up
Alaska
Florida.
ain't getting fucked.
Florida.
Florida's getting fucked.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
You guys are getting flooded.
so in my hometown, Ketchikan, the entire waterfront is owned by 2 Japanese firms.
Really?
Yes. And the rest is owned by a bunch of Airbnb companies that are based out of Korea. So like my hometown is owned by all foreign interests.
Wow.
Yeah.
What that?
Yeah. Except for like the industry, like there's Trident, there's a bunch of like big seafood processing plants in town. There's some logging
Ooh, I like
interest in town, but like, I know it sounds so
Sorry,
good.
I
It's so
forgot.
satisfying.
Oh, gold one?
That was.
I got this. I got that. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I was like, ooh, I like that. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just like the sound.
So Texas Taurus, if you come in and say, I'm Texas Taurus, when you come into the cigar shop, we'll like meet
We
and
got
greet
you.
I think
We'll
he
talk
meant
to you.
into Sacramento.
Oh, into Sacramento.
Yeah.
Daughter goes to school in San Marcos. Cool.
All right.
So
That doesn't mean
he'll be
anything
at
to me,
that,
but, you know.
no, he'll be at the cigar shop down there getting some KBs.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
See, Chad's paying attention
Yeah, I haven't.
because
had any
we're
drinks.
drinking and he's Red Bull and water.
He's highly sober.
He's our sober driver.
So we've reached the top of the hour about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
If you guys have any other questions or any of the sort of like burning concepts you want to just like divulge on the internet, feel free.
Who do you subscribe to on OnlyFans?
Well, but who do you subscribe
Linus
to
Tech Tips.
in?
In Alaska.
Linus Tech Tips have been fucking taking a dive. Like they've been getting their ass eaten.
They're doing
Who do you
They
subscribe
do a lot
to
of
as
ass
far
eating
as?
on that channel.
Well,
That's where I picked that.
I mean, you might have to watch it. But if you watch other cigar streams, let us know. We would love to check them out.
Yeah.
We're not trying to piggyback off of them, but you know, if you've got something that's interesting to us, we'd love to watch it and be a part of it.
We'd
And
also like
comment
to-
and fucking hang out.
we might reach out to them and like see if we can finagle them onto live stream and like share cigars and
And we
like,
can get
tips.
fucking hot ass motherfuckers like this
UNT.
dude.
Look
Like
at
Bruce
this
right here.
Yeah.
Look at us.
So guys, listen up. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, I don't know about next week or next month, but very soon, right? We're gonna do this show again, and we're gonna get Karen to zoom in on it.
Oh, please.
Okay. No, I know. Done.
Can we get Karen out of Nicaragua up here?
She's in
the
Daytona
most-
Beach.
For
She's-
Oh no shit.
She lives in
Daytona
Oregon.
Beach.
Yeah,
for
it's on-
only
yeah.
$8,000.
Right. No, we can definitely get her up here, man. Absolutely, man.
Okay.
But we can get her on the show though, man. So
Yeah, that'd be so lovely.
So yeah, I'll zoom in and Karen will zoom in, and so will Tamara's from Daytona Beach. They'll be in Daytona, I'll be in Tampa, and we'll all stream in, and we'll do a show. We'll pimp it out. We'll do it right, man. We'll get all the followers.
What if we put you guys up at the buy you a couple of rooms at the top of the fucking Sheraton over across?
Well,
What if we give you a couple
no,
of suites over there?
now that's interesting.
Karen
So,
deserves better than the show.
no, so if you
well, I mean,
pay-
we're getting our suites.
so Mike, listen, man. if
I
you-
mean, we don't have a lot of fancy
A
stuff up here.
Sheraton suite. There's not much.
We don't have a lot of shit fucking this
I
fancy
want
up
her
here.
top
You
floor
do.
of the Cook building.
Let this man speak.
Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm sorry.
If you pay for our ground transportation and for our hotel rooms, it makes coming out here a lot easier.
Done. Call
Don't
Chad.
say that because you'll be in my fucking topless Jeep
We
and
can work
Nolan or
Yeah. I don't care, man. That's fine. I mean, if you guys put us up for a couple of nights in Anchorage, man, I mean, we'll be out here, no question.
How about this? You've seen my Audi out back. You can drive that when you're up here next time.
Oh yeah. All right. Fine. Perfect. man.
You know what? I already offered him my Camry. Trying to piggyback my.
I don't want to drive. I want to drink. I want someone else to drive. Okay.
Oh, okay.
okay.
I'll drive you around.
Chad's your driver. He doesn't drink really
Yeah.
ever. So
Oh really?
I mean, you might have a couple Red Bulls. He's like,
Okay.
Like,
Perfect.
like I said, curling, man. Curling is when I get drunk.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I want to curl while we're here too,
Oh.
man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, you have met the right guy.
One last thing before we end. One cigar that they don't have at Fifth Avenue, but they're gonna get is my cigar, the Tailgate, man.
oh,
Oh,
okay,
what's
okay.
this? What's
So,
this? I need to hear about
I
this.
want to know about it. Tell us.
All right.
Tailgate. It's coming soon. We're gonna get it.
So the Tailgate is, I came to Karen, I was like, listen, I was like, all of our cigars have a classic, like Hispanic look to them, but we do not have like an American cool looking cigar. So I was like, let me design a box, let me design a cigar, let me design a blend, and she gave me freaking carte blanche,
red, white,
right?
and blue.
So I designed the Tailgate. So we have a Sumatra wrapper, we have Nicaraguan binder and fill with a double Ligero. I was explaining Ligero back at the event tonight, right? That's the
It's the one's
shred of-
down there, right?
That's up top, bro. It's up top.
Yeah.
Ben,
I got
tighten
you.
up,
I
bro.
just got you.
I know. This fucking guy, dude.
All right,
It's
enough
fine.
of the inside jokes.
Yeah. So it's really good, and it's very price conscious, which is good for Alaska, where the taxes are like ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
So you could smoke that cigar for about $13 a stick here in Alaska,
Hmm.
$8 a stick in Florida, where we have no taxes, right? And it's a fantastic cigar. 14 to a box to signify 2 touchdowns, man.
Nice.
You like
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Nice.
Very
Perfect.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
Right.
we've been carrying Karen Berger.
3 years easily.
Tailgate.
Easily.
Yeah.
Tailgate's gonna be added to
Tailgate.
it. We're getting some. We've got Don Kiki, and already we're adding some of you guys' products to our bundle wall.
Word.
There's nothing you guys offer that we're not interested in.
That's
We-
how it
we
happens.
were
I mean,
already-
everything you guys bring to the table is fucking so easy to sell because
Thank
your
you.
balance and your quality is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
What that guy
Really
said, I love
fucking-
it.
Really
we were
love you
already
guys.
selling probably half of your product line.
Yeah.
Let's just make it a thing and do the whole thing.
I
Yeah.
love it. Let's do it.
Let's do some events.
Yeah.
Come and hang out.
Thank you for anyone who made it this long.
We're gonna,
Yeah, right.
we're gonna end the show on this high note. I can't afford OnlyFans. I paid for my wife's tits already. Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you, Karen Berger.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks
guys.
for
Thank you so
Bush.
much.
Peace out, guys.
Thanks,
a lot.
Broken Blender.
Yeah.